Welcome everybody to Game Time, Vanguard, Tabletop for Chops. A very special day up here at Days and Nights up in Newark. If you're in the area, please stop by. There's a QR code you're going to be seeing. The charity, please donate. It's for a fantastic cause. Even though we're going to be running the game, that's not really why we're here. We're here for the charity. But I am blessed to be the first DM asked to do today, so I'm excited. My wife really doesn't want me on camera this long, so usually I turn it off by now. But what we're doing today is we're going to have a really good time, and I'm lucky to be here with some of our people that have been in the Vanguard a while, and they set me up with I kind of got I got the best of the best here, and they kind of set me up, but it's okay. It's okay. I can roll with it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So sit down, enjoy the stream we're doing today. Give to the charity. We're going to be having a lot of shenanigans going on because they're way overpowered. And thank you for donating and making my life a little bit harder for the next couple hours. But I appreciate everything is going right to the charity, so we appreciate it definitely. All right, so let me set the stage a little bit for everybody at home to kind of where we are. So a couple weeks ago, the Monomaterial had what was known throughout the realm as the Night of Fallen Stars. And basically what this was a bunch of their strike teams going out and doing things basically to do against the Vanguard. So for people that are getting into the stream now and don't understand some of our lore, please go to, I'm probably going to say it a couple times, VanguardGuildFandom.com, where you can get all these stories and see where all our stuff is leading up to. But through these monomaterial strike teams that went out, some succeeded, some failed, and we might have got a little break at the Vanguard in this one. In this one, there was a failed attempt at a destruction of a dam in Versace in the Somber Mountains. Basically, that failed, and one of the defecting monomaterial agents was pulled from the river that flowed through the town. So where we are now is we find ourselves back at the Vanguard Halls in Waterdeep. And basically, of course, the Vanguard is not going to lock her up. We're going to end up just talking to her and letting her go. Because that's, what the Vanguard does. We're nice people. I know. But we are nice people. So we will be letting her go. So where we find ourselves today is we have some of the Vanguard members that are going to go into question. I won't want to say interrogate. She's really not being held. She's going to be let go at the end of this, questioning. But we have some of our members in the Vanguard Hearts that are going to want to do a little questioning so we can kind of figure out where's the monomaterial going? Where are they going from here? What was the meaning of this? If they can get it, if they can't, then where do we go next? So we find ourselves walking down the hallway, getting ready to go into the interrogation room. Would you like to describe your character?
Yes, you see Nyx, a Shadowkai monk, level 8. She is very pale, and she loves her black attire. She's got her hood. She often wears a mask over her face and all down her body. So she's likely followed by a loosely described friend who's very bubbly and the opposite of what you might see as Nyx.
And that would be Ray, the Eladrin elf, level 6. She is the light of the party, very happy, very outgoing, very friendly. She's always following Nyx and chastising her for being such a grump.
Very nice. And as they walk in, we have another individual coming down just a little behind them.
Morning, all. It's Emmy Moon River, and you know I've already started with the tankard today. I want everyone to join me because Emmy is all about the party. She and Ray get along really well because we are always ready to have some fun. Emmy will always have a flask or a tankard or something at her side, and the more she drinks, the better she throws. She's a sorcerer, and she's also a moon elf.
So as Emmy comes to the room, they already knew she was going to their interrogation. So there's already mugs on the table ready for her. As we continue.
Zeef is a little gnome who lost his legs in a trebuchet accident. So he's fashioned a warforged with an open chest. He lives inside. They're best friends. And he's followed around by his little mechanical crab named Snippy.
Very nice, very nice. Yep. Snippy did a heck of a job in our last adventure, but you got to go see on Vanguard, guildfandom.com. But go ahead. Who else is coming down the hallway here?
Next, after the diminutive Zeef, is a virtual giant. Carrig is a half-orc, half-giant, 8-foot tall, green-skinned orc. He's a barbarian, and since Emmy last saw him, he's picked up some fancy clothes. He's no longer wearing the rugged, survivalist gear. He's got a brand new shield, and he looks spiffy.
And alongside of him is Mira, who is my character, along with her familiar, Darna, who hopefully, which actually you can't see on the screen, so I'll show it later.
Oh, we will show it. We will show it.
And Mira is tall and sturdily built. She has kind of purple light hair, and you can see this is Darna, her familiar. And she is a half-elf warlock who is level 8, and she's kind of, sort of kind of fey-touched, and so she is often kind of a little spaced out, and then when she's not spaced out, she can switch to being very intense. So she's, you kind of never really know what's gonna come out of her mouth.
And they had a heck of a shipwreck, or ship crew, basically. They crewed a ship in a couple episodes ago, so it was a lot of fun. So please check them out. As you all enter the room, you see a young lady sitting on the other side of the table. Bruised, a little battered, healed up. You can tell the Vanguard did what they could. She has wraps around her hands. Mainly the middle fingers on both her hands are kind of wrapped up. She's sitting with a little kind of a scowl, not knowing why she's being held or why she's here, even though she was told, yeah, we're just going to ask a couple questions. We're going to let you go on your way. She kind of is looking down a little bit. And for those at home, one of the characters that are in this group actually played this player in the last one. So it's our stories always continue. So if you're ever in the New York area month to month, we play month to month. Our stories are tied to one another. Please come in. It's a wonderful night of just having fun with good friends and making even more for the charity. So it's a great time. So join us on Vanguard. Look us up. Join. Please come on out. It's a lot of fun. Because it was one of the best games that I ever run, and these guys made it happen. It was fantastic. It was a fantastic game. All right, so as she is sitting down, and you know how I do things, everybody roll initiative. Not for a fight, but I roll initiative because, like my old friend Al would say, let's not get willy-nilly.
So, just random curiosity, I have advantage on initiative. Do I roll with advantage?
Sure, absolutely.
Hey, that's a natural 20.
I don't need Carrig really rolling natural 20s in a fight.
No, you do, anyway. Because so what I'll do is every one I roll or somebody at the table rolls, every 20 somebody rolls at the table, I'll donate $5 to the charity.
Okay, never mind.
Everybody roll lots of ones, 20s. Lots of 20s.
Yeah, there you go.
Out 20s. That's awesome. All right, who's next? Who's next? Give me some initiatives.
16.
Emmy got 16.
No, I got 16.
Oh, Maribel 16.
Nick's
16.
got a 19.
Who did?
Nick's.
Sorry, I'm technically 23. 20 plus 3.
All right, Mark.
Oh, yeah, we get it.
Thanks
I forgot the modifier.
Thanks for clarifying that.
So normally our knights are 3rd level characters. See what I got to put up with now? This is what they put me on stream with, 8 level characters. All right. So Emmy, what'd you get?
14.
14. Ray?
9.
9. And Z?
7.
7. All right. And the reason I do that is just so everybody gets a chance. I like to see everybody role play, have a little fun. So that's why I do it. So, Carrick, you're the first one. Is there anything you would like to do as you enter the room? You see this young lady sitting on the other side of the table.
Yeah, Carrick's not really a talker, so he sees Emmy and goes, Emmy, nice to see ya. Been a while. Cheers. And that's he'll just commiserate or chat with Emmy because he doesn't know most of the other people at the table except for Mirabellis.
Nope, that's fine. That's good. Next, what would you be doing? What would your character be doing as you walk in and see this young lady?
Assuming we've been told we need to ask her some questions, Nyx will probably start with, I suggest we start by removing her fingers.
And she's like, she puts it up and like one of them's gone. The middle finger's gone on the one.
She's already started.
I think they got a head start on you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do not.
I mean, she has 9 more. I mean, what's losing 1 or 2? It's
I like the way you think. I can be
I'm just
helpful.
wondering.
You guys are so
Okay.
mean.
How would she drink with
I'll
no
let you
fingers
roll
in her
the
hands?
intimidation since you did it. Roll an invitation with advantage because everybody's joining in.
Ooh.
With advantage.
With advantage because everybody's joining in. I'll roll for her.
Wow.
With advantage.
Okay. Oh, so I can roll again.
Yeah, roll again.
That would be a 19 plus.
Okay.
Oh,
I rolled a 4, so it didn't really matter. But all right, let's start. Okay, move this dice already. All right.
25.
You know, all right.
We have
so-
dice jails if you need them.
No, not yet. Not yet. I'll give
Go,
her
go,
one more chance. All right. So as you guys are, you see Ingrid kind of back up, like, wait a minute. You kind of see her kind of move back a little bit, like, wait. She's kind of just like taking everybody in. She's kind of looking around. Anything else you would like to do, Maribel?
Yeah, can I go ahead and cast like minor illusion and make it look like we're actually gonna cut off her finger? Like, we're not gonna really do that, but I think maybe if we just act like we're going to,
Why don't we
just
just
really
ask her
scare her.
question?
So usually we're at Timothy's and I'm drinking while I'm doing this, so this isn't that bad. But no. Of course you could do that. Would you like?
We're
what would you
friendly,
like to make
really.
it look like? What are you gonna try to make this look like?
So we'll make it look like you look kind of big and mean. Let's go ahead and make Carrig cut her finger off. I'm gonna make it look like Carrig is cutting her finger off.
Oh,
Let me roll her. See over here.
I'm a sweetheart, I swear.
Sure you are.
Believe it or not, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh!
I rolled a 20.
Bam.
All right. So,
That does not work.
Oh, I believe you.
Oh, 100%.
all right.
Yeah.
So,
Honor system.
So you see her you go do your magic, and you tell she's just like looking at you. Kind of, she's still shrinking back because you guys are all talking, but it looks like she doesn't see anything. Okay. All right. Emmy. What would you do? What would Emmy do?
Well, of course, Emmy has an extra flask for and what's her name? Do we
Her
know
name
her
is
name?
Ingrid.
Ingrid. And she's going to say, Ray, come on up with me. And we're going to try and be a little bit gentler approach than the cutting off fingers crew.
yeah.
So we're going to
As you-
offer her.
Absolutely.
As you walk away from me, I'm just gonna lean in real quick and go, I think the Stormlord believes in you, and I'll cast guidance on you.
Oh, nice. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to offer Ingrid a flask. Not as big as this since her hands are kind of damaged. I'll probably give her something a little smaller.
I got you.
And Ray and I are going to say, hey, like, what's
It's
going
okay.
on? What happened to you? And what can you tell us? Because you don't look too good and we'd like to leave you here much better.
Okay. What are you going to do anything as you go up, or are you just going to go up and assist? Or would you like?
I'll be going up to assist and kind of giving like the leery eyes to these three. Like, don't hurt her.
Well, I didn't do anything.
Back against these guys, they may turn
Emmy,
on
I'll
me.
let you roll persuasion with advantage because you got help.
And you get a D4 on top of that from me.
4.
Emmy is more drunk than persuasive right now.
What you get?
Oh, she rolled a 9.
Okay.
Roll your D4.
Oh, roll my d4 too?
Yes.
I don't know if that's going to help much.
Yeah, it's given to you though.
It can't hurt.
Might as well roll.
Okay, 4.
4.
So,
All right.
13. It helps.
13.
you
Emmy's
see-
going to take another drink because obviously she has not had enough to drink this morning in order to roll better.
So actually, you kind of move up, and you actually kind of stumble a little bit, and part of the stuff goes over, and it actually spills on her. And she's like, now she's like takes her chair and moves over a little bit. She's just like kind of looking over. What about?
She's sitting?
Yep, she's just sitting behind the table.
Yeah. Zeef's going to walk over and scrap the Warforged and go to one knee. So Zeef is like eye level with her. And don't worry about these guys. Nobody's going to hurt you. They're just, I think they've been imbibing a bit.
Cheers to that.
We just want to know what you can tell us about the monomaterial. Can we? Oh, wow. Somebody else should have taken this tack.
Well, they did, but then they rolled a 9.
13.
Oh, not 20.
All right, so we're using one of the ones that we got for a nat 20, which is awesome. So basically, as you do, she kind of looks at you. You kind of see her turn her table, turn the chair just a little bit so she can look at you. Kind of not paying attention to everybody else. And she's like, well, I only know a couple things. Of course, I wasn't privy to. I'm not sure if I can help you with much. Well, what would you like? What would you like to know?
Just what might be going on here in the near future? Any plans they have?
Roll another persuasion.
How about everything? We want to know everything.
Are you doing it?
Did you hear that?
Are you just gonna do?
Good.
It was just a statement.
I
can make it intimidation.
No.
So it wasn't meant to be intimidating.
Okay, you got it. What'd you get there, Z?
8. 8.
Woo!
Cheers.
But I feel really confident.
100%.
So she
Solid 8.
she tells you, well, I just joined the Monomaterial a couple months ago. I really don't know that much about it, and of course everybody, I'm a magic user, so they didn't really treat me real well. They kind of just, at first I thought they were kind of a family, and I kind of needed that. They kind of took me in. I didn't really realize what they were doing or what what everything was with them. And as I got in and started doing stuff, more and more they started treating me, with disrespect, and it wasn't really what I thought it was.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Vanguard's a nice place if you need a family.
I kind of been tricked once already. I kind of feel like I need to be on my own and kind of find myself. I kind of think that's what I'm going to do. That's why I kind of just want to get out of here, really.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I kind of think I don't trust people a whole lot. So
Oh, that's fair.
look at myself.
Are your hands hurting, by the way?
I had a little problem as I don't know if I told you, I kind of went over a waterfall. It was kind of cool. I thought it was cool. I was feather falling. It kind of worked for about 10 minutes, and then or 10 seconds. Then an arrow hit me, and it was a little crazy. But it was. I kind of blacked out. Kind of woke up getting pulled from the river.
What was your mission here?
So our mission was to blow up a dam that was in the town. Of course, I was only privy to. I didn't really even know what we had a box that was actually given to us by one of the hags.
Do you know what was in the box?
I did not. I actually tried to stop it, and that's really what got me where I'm at today. I kind of, we had to find our way into the keep. To basically get into the keep first. Can you hear me? Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, no problem. Oh, hold on, guys. We're getting it.
Technical difficulties.
All right. Good. Sorry. Nope. You all right? Hang on, guys. Technical difficulties. We're good. All right. See, these guys are laughing at me because usually I'm jumping around the table. Usually I'm standing up and I'm waving and doing all that kind of stuff. They're going to make me sit for 4 hours, so that's kind of different. She tells you that the job that they had actually was to blow up the dam, and they had to get into the keep. So, and to get into the keep, they had to really join like the local militia, and they kind of helped the militia out, and then got into the keep. And once I got in there, that was my chance to kind of stop it. So I kind of cast Featherfall, and I went to where I was hoping I'd be safe in the middle of the courtyard, and they had handed me the bomb because they really didn't care if I died in the monomaterial. They really weren't worried about my life anyway. So they kind of gave it to me. It made me jump to not make me, but I went to the middle of the courtyard basically to try to turn it over. And I basically told them that, I kind of set everything up. But from there, it kind of went to pot. Really, everything, there was arrows everywhere, there was spells, so I was doing my best just to kind of get away when all this happened. So unfortunately, I was able to get away. And like I said, I kind of blacked out after I went over the waterfall. but I did at least stop it.
Do you know why the Monomaterial wanted the dam blown up?
I'm taking it there was a smaller magic academy in the town.
Okay.
The keep actually, the dam actually, the river actually flowed through the dam. That's what held it and it flowed over the waterfall into the town. I think they were trying to flood out the smaller magic academy, because with the fall of Avalon Academy, the big magic academy that went down over a couple months ago, they already knew everybody was in flux for that, and they were taking the initiates from the magic academies and kind of spreading them out to the other smaller magic academies, and that was one of them that they were trying to take out. So yeah, so that's really what happened with me.
You poor girl.
As you say that, she reaches over and takes one of the drinks now from you guys. She kind of looks over, smiles, and she goes, "I am a little parched."
She looked like she's had her wounds tended to.
She's tended to. She's
Okay,
back
cool.
to normal. You can tell
Excellent.
she's lost a finger, but she's healed up.
Okay, cool.
Can we just do a check to make sure she's telling us the
Absolutely.
truth?
You want to do insight? Go ahead.
Yeah. Do I get to chew on this one or just one? All right, here we go. Let's try this. All right. 15 and 18.
18. That's good. You can tell she's telling you the truth. She's telling you the truth.
All right. So then, Emmy offers her another drink.
I'll go around again. Eric, anything you would like to ask as we go around?
No, I think I'm good.
Mix.
I mean, if we're uncertain about the fingers, we could do the fingernails.
No fingers
Or nails.
and no toes.
Yes.
No, we don't like those.
No toes. All right. Mirabellis, anything you want to do while you going to ask?
No,
anything?
I'm just going to kind of look at her and assess.
Okay. Back to you. What would you like to do? Anything you would like to ask her?
Yeah. Is there anything you need or want at this point besides leaving? Anything else?
She says, no. I wish I could. I wish I could tell you more about really all of it. I really didn't know the strike team I was part of. I really didn't know the other people in it very well. There was a crazy barbarian named Crawl. They wanted to do all this soothsaying all of a sudden when we got in town. Not sure where that came from, but and then our leader was the worst. Brian was the worst. I hope he died going over that waterfall. I don't know if he did, but I hope he did.
Would you like us to kill him for you? If he didn't, we're real good at killing.
In the name of Ingrid.
No, that is fine.
Are you sure?
Karma will come around.
Be no trouble.
I also don't know where he's at.
Oh, that's fair.
But all I can tell you is we were supposed to, after this, whether it was failed or achieved, we were supposed to meet up in, we were supposed to meet somebody in Fandelver, the mining town of Fandelver, and meet up with somebody at the, what was the name of that? What was the name of
I know that town. That's near where I grew up.
the Draughty Rabbit?
I don't know that one.
Draughty Rabbit is the inn in the town.
Oh,
Do you know what you were supposed to meet them for?
Well, that was our next contact, so I'm not sure. I mean, that would be the next, I guess, where they would tell us where we're going.
I think we should follow that lead.
But that's really all I knew. They didn't really tell me much else about anything. I heard that while Brian was talking to the other higher ups.
Can I do a persuasion check to just see if there's anything else she might like to tell us, or maybe not tell us?
Absolutely.
17?
17.
19.
Oh, 19, sorry.
So
I just leveled up.
she basically tells you that she lost sight of the other group once everything went down. A couple of them She tells you that she actually cast darkness and jumped into the river with the box and was hoping to get away with the box so the box didn't blow up the dam. Unfortunately, she lost the box as they were attacking into the darkness. She lost the box. She doesn't know what happened to the box at all.
And she genuinely lost the box. She didn't just hide it.
No.
Okay.
She's. You could tell even without an insight check that she's being sincere.
Okay.
She's been being sincere. She really. You could tell that she just kind of wants to find her way now. She kind of wants to go off and find her way now.
With that in mind, Carrie's going to reach into a little pouch that he carries on his side, and is going to grab out a couple of gold coins. 17 gold coins. And he's just going to hand them to her. Here, my friend Opal gave me these a long time ago, and I'm going to give them to you.
She reaches out and says, "Oh, thank you. That's more than enough."
I don't know, maybe that'll help you get start for yourself.
I appreciate that. I haven't seen much kindness other than the healing the Vanguard did for me.
Oh, the Vanguard's been real good to us. For me, at least.
That's good. That's good. Maybe someday I will join, but for now, I do want to find myself.
You should really think about it. As somebody who has been taken advantage of and not been respected well, the Vanguard really has been a place that's been so accepting and welcoming and kind.
Okay.
They pay pretty well.
Oh, and fun. We get
They
to
do,
eat a lot.
they do pay pretty well.
We stop at a lot of taverns.
And dangerous.
It's always good.
Dragons.
Yeah.
Like dragons.
You say dragon, she's like, "Oh, wait a minute."
Yeah, we did okay against the dragons.
You fought a dragon?
I did.
Me and Emmy did.
Really?
And Nix.
I didn't know that.
Oh, it was terrible.
Well, it was kind of fun. I threw a lot of fireballs. It was like,
She had
my favorite thing. I had a good time.
I want to fight a
Nix
dragon.
didn't die. Zeef died.
You died. Oh, hey, no, but how about no dying?
Looking pretty good for someone who
You
died.
do look pretty good for a dead man.
I want to reassure Ingrid. Don't worry, it's really all fun here. It's don't worry about the dragon and the whole cutting off your fingers stuff. No, they're just kidding.
Yeah, we wasn't being serious.
She's like, "Oh, okay, all right."
And the people in charge did tell us you could leave. I think. Did they tell you could leave,
You
right?
did tell me that I could leave after this.
Okay, good.
I hope I answered as much as I could.
Do you need a meal before you leave?
Oh, no, they fed me well here. I will say that too. Like
Sure,
I
I
said,
got lots of rations.
I
I
appreciate.
got like 50 days,
You don't
or
need
maybe 20.
pocket jerky.
I don't know.
I'm good.
A lot of days.
I got 5 days.
5 days?
Yeah.
Okay. How
50
many?
days for us, 5 days for you.
Oh, that's fair. I do get hungry.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
One last question. Is there any password or anything we need when we meet this contact?
I wish I could tell you more. I do not know who we were supposed to meet. Really, they told Brian all that. I just know I overheard the place. Really, that's all I heard.
Thank you.
So I'm not sure. Hopefully, you can find more information there.
I do know where Fandelver is. It's near this some mountain that I grew up on. I can't remember the name of that one.
Most of you guys would know from Waterdeep. It's only a couple-day ride on horses. You can make it there. It's right down the Tribord Trail and everything. It's an easy ride. It's a well-traveled ride. It will not be a difficult. It's one that's you don't have to worry about traveling on. It's going to be because we're going to move right to there. So that's kind of cool, isn't it?
Well, before
I was going to say, do we need to check in with our guild elders?
Yeah, before we go, we probably should. My friend Kerrigan Marabellis have not met the rest of the group, so I think we should say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You're
Nice to meet you.
huge.
Oh, I'm pretty big. I'm really good at carrying things and moving things.
He's
and
really
lifting
big.
things.
He's carried flasks. He's carried whole
Barrels.
barrels
Yeah.
of alcohol for me at
yeah.
times. Yeah, that was.
He
good.
was the crew of the ship
Yeah.
that we were on.
Entire crew.
He was the crew of the ship.
and Zeef is quiet, but he has some skills.
Wait, you came out of this suit armor?
Yeah.
How? I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah. Well, he just tinker a bit.
Wait, you made that?
Well, no. I put it together from spare parts, and
That's pretty impressive.
it's better than these legs that I don't have.
Oh, I wonder if I can heal that.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can, but I'll give it a try.
And you hear on the door,
Hello.
and pops in my character, Lieutenant Alistair Kane, in there. Are you guys done with the question? We were going to let her go as soon as we can. We didn't want to hold her up any longer than that.
Yeah, looks like we're all done.
Yes, I
go.
believe we got the information
Thanks, Ingrid.
that's needed.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that. He comes in. Ingrid, you can come with me. I will take you out, and we'll give you a little bit, some rations and some stuff, so you can be on your way. She kind of gets up and kind of nods to everybody, gives you a thank you for the money again.
You're welcome.
Does anybody want to say anything to her as she leaves the room, or are you good?
Farewell.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
He says, I hope I do.
If you are looking for someone to help you, the Stormlord smiles on everyone. I'm going to take out a little wand and use it on her. It's a DC 10 charisma check.
Okay.
And if she fails, charisma save, sorry.
You got it. I rolled an 18.
Okay, so it doesn't work. The thing never works. Anyway, the Stormlord smiles on you.
What was it supposed to do, she says.
I don't know.
She's like,
Smile.
okay. And
Is that what it does?
Yes, it's supposed to make them smile.
so she smiles. When you say that,
Hey, it works!
you say that,
It worked!
as she walks out, well, the center's out, she can't. So you guys have time in the halls. If there is anything else you want to, the Vanguard has its barracks and all that kind of stuff. You can get yourself together, get the horses, a cart if you want it, whatever you guys want.
Can I go check the river just to see if like the box float down it and nobody's picked it up yet?
So when you question after this, they would tell you that it actually exploded.
Oh.
But luckily, no one was hurt, and the dam was intact.
Nice.
Okay, okay.
So it actually.
That's damn good luck.
Ah, but
Good luck. It was real good luck.
Negative inspiration.
Damn.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about that. But if there's something you wanted to grab in here, please grab it before you go. And what happens now is you will be on your way to Fandelver. Okay. Like I said, it takes a couple days to get there. No, it's a well-traveled road. You don't have to worry about any kind of adventures on the way because I only have a couple hours and I can't keep throwing stuff in. So,
99 bottles of beer on the cart.
So what you know about Fandelver is it's a mining town, okay? It's a mining town that really used to be for centuries. The mines weren't open, and then now they're back open again, and people are moving back into the area. It's getting a little more, still a rundown mining town, if you kind of know what a normal mining town is. It's a little rundown, it's a little rough. It's not it's not Waterdeep or like a big city. It's definitely a mining town. As you come into town, you see a stable right as you get into town that you probably can put your horses and your stuff in if you want it.
Excellent.
Who's leading this party in, or anybody want to speak for the party, or?
I'll carry supplies and tents and stuff.
Okay. All right.
And Carrig is from this area. He's from the Sword Mountains, northwest of Fandelver.
Yep. So you definitely know the town.
He's been through.
And you know that the Fandelver is just starting to build up again. It's pretty rough, but it's starting to build up. Since you've been here for a while, give me a let's just do a knowledge check on arcane or whatever you want to do, whatever you would like to roll knowledge-wise. What would you like to do? What would you like anything?
Survival seems fitting for a mining town.
Do survival.
18.
18. So as you come in, you remember this stable kind of that's been there for a long time, and you actually, not that you remember the name of the person coming out, but you remember seeing this person before. So you see a young human come out with an eye patch, and she comes out and she sees you guys coming up with the horses, and she's like, "Oh, we have new people in town. I am Karina." I'll send this around so everybody can see it. So this is Karina. She got short black hair that's kind of tied up in the back. She's a human with an eye patch. Looks pretty friendly as she comes out. I'll pass it around so the players can see. Basically, she comes out and she goes, "Oh, are you guys going to be in town for a couple days, or?"
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
Great.
How's your tavern?
How's the draughty rabbit is it's not good.
Oh,
it's not can't even lie to you. But if you would like a strong drink, I don't even know it's cold, but a strong drink at least, it's there. So
okay.
It's a tavern.
And does the tavern have accommodations for us?
Absolutely it does.
Excellent.
Absolutely it does. The owner, Carlin Boyd, is the owner of it. Carlin Boyd. Just kind of talk to him when you get in there. He'd be absolutely do reservations for you. I have no problem at all. But I can tend to your horses while you're here.
Oh, that would be very nice.
Only a couple silver pieces a night. I'd be glad to house them for you and take care of them until you go back I see you're the Vanguard. I see some of your pins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to have you in town. It's good to have you in town. She takes the horses, kind of moves them into the stable and everything. It's 2 silver pieces a night, just to basically to house it. So she takes them all in. This is a smaller
I'll
town.
pay her 10 gold.
She's like, I'm going on vacation.
spender.
I'm done. No, I'm going to Waterdeep. I'm
Gary
taking this
doesn't-
house and going to Waterdeep. All right, I'm out.
Gary doesn't know numbers, so he
I
just
got it. No,
adds a bunch of coins. Here, take these.
She's like, that's more than enough. She kind of looks at you.
It's okay.
He's buying
take
the
it.
first few rounds.
Take it.
She's like,
We're good.
He's like, she kind of puts it in her pocket.
By
She
the
goes, oh, I
time-
appreciate
by the
it.
time
Good
he
care of the
wants-
hoses.
Yeah.
Oh, she said, I definitely, with this, oh, I
Thank you.
definitely will. You do not have to worry
And-
about
and-
that.
Excellent.
If a unicorn shows up, take care of that too.
Wait, you have a unicorn?
Is a unicorn going to show up?
Maybe.
I've heard the Vanguard can do amazing things,
You never
especially
know.
for charities, as we're doing right here today. So please give as we play.
Me on a unicorn is quite a sight.
Far too colorful.
She is just like, when you say that, she's just like, what?
Rainbow mane, sparkles in the tail. It's quite pretty.
Wow. This is so the town, like I said, is like a 1-lane road. Okay, it's basically one road town. You can actually see the Draughty Rabbit on the other side. I mean, you can see it's a kind of the buildings are run down. They are you see people walking around. You see miners looking like they just got off work. It's about midday. About midday by the time you guys get here. You see some people looks like they just got out of the mines. It's like 5 or 6 of them walking to the tavern. You can see already. Regular. They have a small bakery in town. It's real small, but you can kind of smell it as you walk by. As you walk up to the inn,
How small? Like, could Carrick eat their entire
Carrick probably could eat
supply
the
in
whole
one?
thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So
That's our
Yeah.
unit of measurement.
that's
Yes.
our unit of
You wouldn't want to
measurement.
have Carrick and the Barbarian in there at the same time. Let's put it that way. You wouldn't want both of them in there, okay? But you can smell it. It smells good as you walk by. And you walk up to the Draughty Rabbit, which I have a picture of. Hold on.
A bunny rabbit.
Bunny
That way
rabbit.
you guys can see
Don't kill the bunny.
the outside of this Draughty Rabbit actually looks
Do
like.
that impression.
Oh boy.
This is what the Draughty
Wow,
Rabbit
nice.
looks like
It's a
as you
window.
come along. Push it around.
Very
so you can
cool.
see it.
That's awesome.
That is the Draughty Rabbit from the outside. Okay?
Interesting.
It's interesting because the inside looks like this. Okay.
Oh boy.
So it's
Now
a
I know
little
what Draughty
rundown.
means.
Ew.
Little rundown.
Are you guys stopping in the bakery as you go down there, or are you going straight to the inn? Just
Ew.
asking.
I think we might
Oh yeah,
the
heck.
bakery.
Buying
and-
one of everything.
All right. So you walk in, and like I said, it's midday, so it's a little picked apart. They're not full. It's not like full morning, but it smells good in there when you walk in. You see a little gnome behind the counter, and she's got blonde hair with a little balled up look, and she's kind of got her little bakery thing on and got powder all over as she's running around. She's like, oh, we have customers, more customers. Oh, and they're not dirty. Oh, okay, come on. And she kind of gets she gets another one of the helpers over. Well, how can we help you guys?
We'll take one of everything. At least one. Does anybody else want
We
anything?
better
Literally
make that
faint.
2 of everything. One for him and some for the rest of us.
She literally faints. As she's like, falls over.
Oh,
and
you
the other
okay?
person kind of brings her up, and she's like, well, I just, we're used to dealing with miners. They kind of come in and want to haggle about a donut. So it's
A donut sounds good.
But she said, but I will help you with whatever. Are you sure you want everything?
Yeah, one of everything, please.
She's like, okay, let me see what we got left. So she goes over and you're starting to pack up. Is anybody doing anything while you're in there? It's a small, quaint little place. You can tell it's like a mom and pa. It's kind of her thing.
I do take a look around. Carrick's quite perceptive, so he's just looking around,
Okay.
marveling at the bakery.
I'm gonna go ahead and detect magic too, because I have a new skill that allows me to subtly do that. Just see what's going on.
At will.
At
Yeah,
will.
so you just do it and you look around. There's no magic in there.
Okay.
But what you do pick up, and everybody kind of picks up, is a shop where they really take pride in what they're doing. You can tell she's taking pride in what she does. Everything's clean. In a town like this where you see soot and people walking around, and this place is kind of spotless. And like matter of fact, when you're looking around, you see a guy open the door, a miner come in, and she's like, go over there and wipe your feet off. And she yells at him the minute he comes in the door. And then she goes back to being going, oh, okay, let me pack my stuff. And goes back to packing the stuff up as she goes, as she does. It takes a couple minutes to get everything. She gives you one. Everything's got it in the night. It's a Even what she puts it in is like a regular box. It's got her symbol on it. It's done up, it's done up really nice, kind of like the cookies we had the other night. They were wrapped up and with the love. So brings it over. She says, and you see her trying to figure it out because she hasn't had that kind of order in a while. So she's kind of like,
Just give her some money. Just give the nice lady
It's
some
like
money.
10 gold pieces for everything. Is that okay?
You paid the lady. I'm holding out my gold pouch.
10 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Here's 11 for your trouble.
Oh my! She's like, oh, thank you. I hope you're going to be in town. We make this stuff every day. Come back, please.
Just make sure you make extra tomorrow because he is very hungry all the time.
She turns around and says, "Tell Johnny he's working overtime tonight. We got stuff to do. I'm sorry. I know he had something to do tonight, but I'm sorry. We're gonna have to get him in. I'm sorry. He can't quit either. We need him. Okay, all right."
Did you have anything fun to do?
What's that?
You said you had something to do? Did you have something fun to do?
Oh no, not me. I don't know. Something with family. He's probably just getting out of work.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just trying to make it. It is what it is. What were you gonna say?
Have you always had a bakery here?
No, I just came back into town because I know this is starting to, with the mines opening up, they're starting to really grow. So I'm hoping that I can make my business kind of grow here.
You really take care of things well.
Thank you. And I love the way you look.
Thank you.
We need more of that in this town.
Sparkles is always nice. Have you seen any other strangers come into town recently?
We have groups come through all the time, kind of because we're on the Tri-Board Trail. Nobody in particular, I guess. I mean, I don't really go to the Rabbit that much. It's just not my kind of hangout.
Okay.
But people come through all the time. I'm hoping that more people come here and set up home. Is what we're hoping. We're hoping that the people set up home here and we have a bigger population here.
Okay, well, we'll be back tomorrow, and if you see anybody else that's new to town, just tell us about it so we can greet them too.
Absolutely. Anything you want?
These are delicious.
He's just quiet in the back, not saying nothing.
No, I'm looking out at the streets. I'm just seeing if anybody looks not like a miner, not like they belong.
All right, roll perception roll for me.
Oh yeah. 12.
Okay. Mostly as you look down, you can tell it's miners either going to work or coming back. Really, it's kind of all you see. There is families with a couple kids, a couple, moms walking around and families walking around with their kids a little bit. But most of them are kind of, you can tell if you're here, most of the time you're working in the mine. You're not really working anywhere else. So that's kind of what you pick up as you kind of look. She tells you that tomorrow I'll make you something special, free, on me. I've been making something. I've been wanting somebody to try it.
Oh, I'd be happy to. I love free stuff.
Come back tomorrow.
I will.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, anything else anybody want to do in there? As you walk up, guys, making your way to the Drawdy Rabbit now?
Yep.
All right. As you make your way, see my time check. I'm going to try to make sure I'm staying on schedule. All right, I am. All right. So, making your way to the Drawdy Rabbit, like I said, you already saw the outside of it. As you go to pushing the door, who's the first person going in?
Oh, heck yeah. Well, maybe you.
Well, that's true. It would be, yeah.
Although you
Here we go.
have
Okay.
It
All
would
right,
be
no
Emmy.
problem. Emmy
Roll
goes up,
initiative to open them-
and as you
to
step up
open
the
the door.
steps, it's creaking as you get up to the door, and you go to push the door in, and Emmy's kind of happy, jolly anyway, right? So you're kind of skipping up the steps a little bit, it's creaking. You go to open the door up, and it's like click, and when you open the door up, you look. You know that weird science look when the two guys go in, and everybody goes. That's literally what it looks like as Emmy goes in the door. Like everybody in there, it gets quiet. Everything stops. Everybody turns. For like at least 10 seconds. What do you do when that happens?
Hey, a round of drinks on Emmy.
Everybody in there is like, yeah! And then they go back in there. As you guys come in, you can tell the Drawdy Rabbit is a rundown place. Okay, it's been here a while. It's run down. As you look in, you see a lot of different humans. It's a good mix of different species here. But you see most of them are miners. You see a table off to the side. There's like 5 of them. They're literally laying on a table, not drunk, just sleeping. Literally, they're just. And you don't even see any glasses there. They're not drinking. They're just sleeping on a table in the back. You can see off to one side that they're throwing some kind of dice game over in the corner. They're throwing, you can hear people cheering, like putting on bets over in the corner. They're throwing some dice over there. You see on this side, in the middle of the table, you see, as you look around, you see a little more fancier guy kind of dress. It's not, I wouldn't say fancy for like a city, but for around here, you can tell he's a little more decorated than it would be for anybody else. He's kind of sitting to his side at a table by himself. He's got a meal in front of him. He's kind of just sitting there with a drink and eating there. You see a bunch of, like I said, a bunch of tables are just miners that are either coming to work or going home. So they got their picks sitting on the side of the table. They're kind of just talking. But the minute you say round for everybody, cheers go up. They all look and they all go back to what they're doing. Like you were just done. And behind the counter, you see Carl and Boyd, who you kind of were already told of. And he's a gnome, and he must be standing on something because the bar, he's up above the bar a little bit, and he's just wiping off glasses. He goes, round for everybody. Well, I like these strangers. Come on in. Come on in. Have a seat.
I can't believe they allow minors in this pub.
Oh, of course we do. You know, we're not. And he's like, as you're saying that, when you say minors in a pub, you see him kind of wiping off the counter. It's not clean. He's got like a dirty rag, and he's wiping it off the counter as you go. And he's like, he pushes like two of the minors that are on the bar over.
Wait, but hang on, these don't look underage to me.
Underage?
Yeah, you said minors.
Oh. This guy's got jokes. I like him. Please come on up. As he cleans off seats for you. And there's so he puts 6 seats out in front of the bar. He's like, please have a seat. Come on in, get something to eat. We have some good food here. I think we have something coming in a minute. And the minute he says that, the door swings open. And you see this half-orc female come in. She's got like 2 hands, and she's holding rabbits. Like 6 in this one and 6 in this one. And he looks over and he goes, yeah, looks like we're gonna have some decent eats today. And you see a couple of guys, the miners, kind of turn around and go, well, I hope it's not as bad as it was yesterday. And she looks over at him, and you see him kind of go. You see him as the half orc she looks over at him. They just go back, and go. He's pointing at the other person, doing one of them numbers as she comes in, and she kind of walks by and just walks straight to the back. Pushes the door, she goes right into the back. So, how can I help you guys today?
Drinks.
Oh yeah, drinks for everybody. And you see, as you see around, everybody's come to the bar. They got up and get a drink. So, there is a smaller human, actually like a bus lady, I want to say, as she is bustling around to get people drinks, and she's cleaning up when she can and brings the drinks over to everybody. You see her kind of scattering between the tables to kind of help out.
Carrig will lean in to Mira and go,
I think you should schmooze. And I'll cast guidance on you. The Stormlord smiles on you.
okay, one of my friends donated. Thank you, Nevin.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Very much appreciated.
So I'm going to go ahead and lean over to Emmy and say, do you have any spells to clean this place up? Oh, God, it's filthy. Ugh.
Oh, I can help. Is there anything obviously broken?
There is some broken chairs.
Carrig starts running around and casts mending and fixes stuff.
I could cast Mage Hand to run around and try and catch.
Oh, let's both cast Mage Hand, and we'll get it to clean it up, because it's a mess in here. It feels gross.
So, all right, you starting to do that? You're doing that, and you're doing that. What are you doing? What
I'm
is
pretty good at fixing things.
What is Zeef doing?
I'm just tinkering, but I hear Mage Hand, so I throw one as well.
And what are you throwing it at? What's it doing?
It's following those.
The band of the Mage Hand is what we've got here.
Okay.
Mage Hand's cleaning the place.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm gonna sit down at the bar. The filth and the darkness doesn't bother me at all. So I'm gonna sit down at the bar. Whatever they pour, I'm gonna start taking a sip.
Got it.
And I'm gonna just discreetly continue to look around. If I notice anything, tattooed individuals, anyone that might allude to monomaterial presence.
You got it. So as Carolyn comes over to pour you, he goes, "Oh, you're gonna love this. This is called a hare's buttocks." And literally, he pours you this drink, and it's it looks like it kind of falls in the glass, and then it actually comes up and fills the glass, and he's like, "Oh, you'll love this." It's a specialty. You got to have it. It's fantastic.
Interesting name. Thank you.
Yeah. Hare's widely known around here. We created it here.
Do I remember having this drink?
I'd say no with this one.
Okay.
The next one, Miner's Tar, is your normal, which you know
cool.
about around here.
Excellent.
I don't know this one.
All right.
Is it good?
What would you be doing, Ray? What are you going to do? While these guys are trying to clean up, I'm just trying to figure out what everybody's doing.
I'm going to go gambling.
Oh, okay. All right. So you make your way to the back, and they are actually, as you get back there, they are playing a game called Tower of Dragons.
Ooh.
Okay, and what you see them doing is you see them rolling dice, and they're kind of betting on the dice that they do. Okay, it's 10 gold pieces to get in. Okay, but you kind of look and you're like, oh, I can pick this up. It's actually pretty easy. It's pretty easy. So, what you have to do if you want to join in, okay, so the way it works is you roll all your dice. So a D4, a D6, a D8, a D10, and a D12. Okay, and there'll be hopefully some other players, but you can watch it for now. So you're watching, just taking it in right now. Basically what happens is this is a 3-phase round. Basically what you do is as you go around, one person puts one of their dice in. You roll them all at the beginning. Whoever's got the highest amount goes first. You take a dice and you put it in the middle. So now you can't use that dice again, right? So then the next person will put one in. The way it is once it hits 20, it pops. So what you're trying to do is pop it at the right time so you get the win. Okay? You can take one pass during the turn. Like if you're like, oh, all I got is high numbers, I'm not gonna pop this, and then he's gonna pop it. You can take a pass and roll one of your dice. Okay? Again, but you have to take whatever number you roll. You don't have to place one that turn, but you can only do it one during the whole thing. It's 3 rounds. Whoever wins the most out of the 3 rounds wins the game.
Carrick will keep an eye on the other players to see if anybody's cheating, because miners are terrible cheats.
Okay, you got it.
So I have a passive perception of 21.
All right. So you start walking around mending. Okay, so there's a couple chairs, like a guy's are sitting down, it's got a broken thing, it's about ready to splinter, and you're like, it actually pulls them up, and they're like, what the? What?
You're welcome.
You guys are walking around all doing mage hand kind of cleaning. Are you cleaning tables where they're sitting, or are you just doing, what are you doing?
No, I'm actually just watching and very stealthily kind of drinking from my own glass, because I took the glass, but I'm not touching or eating or drinking anything.
Okay. And the glass is dirty too, so it's all good.
But I took it so the guy thinks I'm doing it, but
I got you. Okay. All right. They gave you some of the hare's buttocks too.
Ugh.
They actually filled all you guys up there with the hare's buttocks. All right.
Already gone.
And then what are you doing with the?
Actually quite delicious.
the mage
I
hand?
threw it
You're
away.
trying
Well, I'm
to-
just using Mage Hand to just kind of scrub anything,
Okay.
because
So.
it's all filthy.
All right. So like, you see, like you were like, and you take like the rag that you know how bartenders have them up sitting. They usually have a rag that they wipe it off. They have it sitting there. So you take the rag and it magically goes over with your mage hand, kind of wipes it off a little bit, and then you look at it and you're like, wait a minute, this rag's dirty anyway.
No. Mira brings her own rags. We do not stress the rag in this
Pull out a rag
place.
and you're like, are you
Carrick has spare clothes.
Yep.
All right, so you throw it and you're like, okay, I'm using this one. So all right, so you start doing that. How did you want to do your mage hand? What were you doing?
My mage hand is also going to be taking rags from Mirabellis
Okay.
and
Do the other side?
cleaning off the other side.
You
But
got it.
she's also going to kind of wander over to where some of the other people are. Maybe the gentleman who's eating, and
Okay.
just say, "Would you like a little cleaner table? We can help you."
He goes, I'd like a cleaner town, really, but you're talking about the guy that had to. Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
So Carlin looks like this. Just so I'll pass it around so everybody kind of knows what Carlin looked like. That's the owner. Okay.
EM's got props. These are so cool. Is there a way we can show that to people on stream? Because these are
I can
amazing.
hold it up right there a little bit. They probably can see it if you hold it by that camera right there.
Other way around.
Other way. Turn it right around. There you go.
Good
Got
job.
it.
Nice.
That's
Amazing.
Carlin. That's the owner. And then you haven't met this one yet, but here's the half orc.
Like his mustache.
They just walked through, right?
Yep. This is the one that had the rabbits and walked in the back.
Were they wearing any like normal clothing? Did they look like any kind of particular thing?
You could tell the half orc's a trapper.
Okay, good.
Kind of
Gotcha.
a trapper or ranger kind of like
Okay.
look. Carlin just looks like a regular gnome, and as you get up to the bar, you can see he has like a workbench behind there. That's what he's standing on. To make him look a little taller to work at the thing. As
Makes
you
sense.
kinda Look over it.
Makes sense.
Yep. All right.
My
Cleaning. What were you doing?
my mage hand is like lifting something up, like he's cleaning, and then forgetting
Okay,
what it
so
was
you're
doing.
lifting up the glasses
It lifts
as
something
they
up.
wipe off the thing. I got you. That
And it
makes
just
sense.
hovers there as if it
Okay.
forgot what it was doing while I'm kind of looking around for investigation. Anything, anybody that looks like they're not a minor? Any hidden doors or well-trafficked
I got you.
side rooms?
Perception for you. Perception for you, because you're doing the same thing. You walk up to
Investigate.
this gentleman.
Nice. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
In this place, they're all dirty.
Filthy. Filthy dirty 20.
True, that's the dice they're rolling on the other side that she's with.
Just 10.
Okay, 10. You guys kind of don't notice anybody that stands out. The only person in here that really stands out from the other people in here is really this wealthy guy that's sitting over there kind of by himself that Emmy's just walking up to. It's really it. And as I'll pass it around so everybody can see, he looks at you and he says, "Oh, I'm Adios Waif. Very nice to meet you. Which is your name?"
Emmy Moon River.
"Oh, please have a seat. You might want to wipe off the seat before you sit down, but
Yeah,
please have a seat."
Mage will do that and cleans off the seat, and I sit down.
The funny thing is, and he kind of whispers to you, he goes, "Truthfully, the food is actually pretty good here." He said, "I wouldn't tell people, but the food's actually pretty good." Heather's a fantastic chef, actually. I wouldn't tell her that, but she actually is a pretty good chef. So as you're back there, are you going to get into a game?
Not if anybody else is not joining.
Okay, there's other people playing, so you could jump in if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
I'll watch while you play. Carrick's not great with.
Okay.
If it's straight rolling, that's Carrick's game.
If you
This
want
is
to jump
this
in,
is too
so it's 10
complicated.
gold, you jump in.
All right.
All right. And the way I'm going to do this, okay, this is how this works. Martin, can you put that in the middle? You can just put it right in the middle.
Move.
So, give me two other players. I don't care who would like to just roll the dice for the other people, NPCs in here.
Sure.
All right. So you're going to take a full all your dice, the four, your regular set.
2d10.
No, just one. Just one.
Not percentile.
Yep. Not percentile. Just one. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to roll them all, add them up.
I need a calculator.
So we got 4 playing. That's fine. Did you roll 2? Oh, I thought you were rolling 2.
We're cleaning.
No. We got 3.
We're cleaning.
Yeah, no, I'm getting ready to do you in a minute. I'm going to do them at the
We
game.
have a lot to do with cleaning here.
Yes. Yep. Got it.
Do we tell you the total?
Yeah, because whoever got the highest is going to go first. That's all the only reason I'm asking.
35.
45, whatever.
35.
35.
59.
Nice.
30.
All right, so you get to go first. Remember, what you're trying to do is pop it at 20. So you want to make that number, when you put your dice down, you want to make it pop. So you get to win.
So I have a 20. Can I just put that down and insta win?
Take it instantly.
Did you roll a
right
20?
away.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
One win already. Yes. You can do that right away because you're going first.
All right.
So, boom. Is that a 20?
It says 20 on.
Or is that?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, it's a
dice?
D10.
That's my
D10.
kind of
It's a
natural.
percentile dice.
It's a percentile dice.
I have
yeah,
no
leave that-
idea.
leave that
Oh,
one
I'm
out.
sorry.
Never mind.
Nope, you're all right. No, you still got that number. Did you put a D10 in there, though? Does she have a D10 in there?
Is there a D10? I am so bad at
Good,
dice.
you're fine. You just need a D10. You can use that percentage dice. Just use it as a
She has a D10. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
number. Okay, so you still get to put the first number down. So you still get to put the.
39.
Remember, you don't want to go too high because you don't want these guys to pop and take the win right away. So you put a lower one and then see what they got.
I'll do a 5.
And remember, you can take one pass that you don't have to take a number down. You can re-roll one of your dice.
What happens on a draw?
It'll go on one more dice. We'll have one re-roll.
And it's 3 rounds?
Yep.
Okay, so who's next?
You rolled what?
35.
I was 32.
So you go next. So right now it's at 5.
And I can choose to roll?
You can take a pass and re-roll one of your dice, but you can only do it for the whole 3 games.
Okay, gotcha. One reroll. Okay. I'll put a 7 down.
Wow.
You got it. You got it. So we're going to do this game, guys, and then we're going to take a quick break. But let's keep going. So where are we at now? We're at 13.
12.
I'm counting wrong. See, I'm bad at this too. It's all good. All right. So we're at 12 right now.
13. To pop it.
So you pop it. So
Nice.
you will get the first win. Okay. So now you're up by 1. Okay. Now we roll again. We go again with the. So you re-roll again.
Reroll.
Oh, we re-roll?
Put those dice back in, or they stay out.
No, we'll leave them. No, I apologize. Leave them in, but you re-roll the dice you got left.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You got left. I'm sorry. Yep. So you got 1 win. Now we re-roll the dice you got left.
These are so low.
Oh wow.
And then who got the high?
Amy. 36.
I got 14 total.
10.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I got
that's
13.
that's what mine looks like. We have like just
13.
13, 14. What'd you get there, Mark?
We're getting them out of the way.
19.
So you get to put the first dice this time.
we have nothing but 1s and 3s.
It's funny, none of them are high.
You want to do a break now, or you want to wait to? We're gonna do it right after this game. All right. So we have a 6 in now.
1 for 7.
So we're at a 7.
Oh wait, did you roll 1?
Yes.
Roll a 1. Isn't the 1 gonna?
No, on a
On a
D20.
D20.
Okay. So you
okay.
get to put 1 in next, right?
Um,
So right now we're at 7.
I'll put a 2.
All right. So we're at 9.
Nine.
So Martin, you get to put the next one in.
5.
All right. 14.
A 6. Ah, it flipped, but it was a 6.
It is a 6.
So you'll pop another one. So you will win this one. So you will get 30 gold for it, but you're the NPC.
I'm the NPC. I'm
The
sorry,
NPC
Ray.
wins. Good play. Hey there, but
Ray
that'll be
loses.
how that works. So you can grab your dice. Make sure everybody gets a dice. And then, guys, we wanted to take a break. Like I said, we'll take a little break here. We'll be right back. Please look at the QR code. Give. All this is, we're doing this just because we love the game and we love the charity. Please give. I hope you're having fun. Let us know. We want to do more of this, so whatever we can do to make it better. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Kids.
To change kids' health means to fundraise by playing video games or tabletop games for these kids that are like not having the best time of their lives right now. They're having to fight scary diseases, scary illnesses, some of them more rare than others, and we just do everything we can to help fundraise.
Oh, hi there. Time for Extra Life again? Wait, what is Extra Life? Seriously? Extra Life is a charity gaming fundraiser. We play games to raise money for local children's hospitals. Extra Lifers around the world have raised more than $100 million since 2008, and all because of people like you. So what are you waiting for? Donate to Extra Life to help kids like me.
To the Extra Life community, thank you so much for helping kids like me treated at the IWK Health Center and TMN hospitals.
Since 2008, Extra Lifers have raised millions of dollars to help kids treated at 170 children's hospitals in the US and Canada. Those funds go directly to the hospital.
No, just yourself. Worst case.
Oh, we're back.
All right, we're back, guys. All right, so we are sitting in the Draughty Rabbit right now, trying to figure out what the Monomaterial actually is doing. We're trying to figure out who, what, when, what's going on. And our party members are doing a little cleanup in the bar because it's a little rough in there. They just got done playing a dice game. Unfortunately, she lost 10 gold pieces, so we'll go and see. Are you going to play another one, or are you going to walk away?
Oh, I'm walking away.
All right.
Walking away.
Give me that.
It's okay, Ray. I never win any of these games either. I somehow always lose.
They're rigged.
I think so.
It's a carnival game.
Cheats.
All right. So as you guys are cleaning up and everything, everybody roll a perception roll for me. Oh, you were talking. Wait a minute. I got to do Emmy too. So go ahead. You're all right. Don't roll one for you.
Okay.
Because you're talking and we didn't finish you up.
18.
18?
You had
14?
13.
15?
13.
15? What'd you get there, bud?
It's better.
I'm trying to find it.
You don't have any.
If I can find
We
my
off?
skills.
I have no idea.
Is the screen still on?
+3.
here.
You're a 16.
I'm sorry, I'm a 16.
Okay, the screen's off. I can't see anything. That's all. All right. What'd you get there, Mark?
If I can find perception, there it is. +6, 19.
Okay. All right. So we didn't go back to Emmy. So let me go back to Emmy, who was going over to talk to Aldous Waif, who was the basically aristocrat kind of that was sitting there that she went over to talk to. So what brings you to our town?
Well, actually, I'm looking for someone.
Oh, who are you? I've been here a little bit. Who are you looking for? I pretty much know most of the people in town.
Are you from town?
I'm not from town. I'm hoping to make this town a little bit better.
Oh, so are you going to be like the mayor or something?
Oh no. I want to oversee a little bit of the mining here. So I'm kind of one of the mining operators.
Oh, you're like an investor?
Yes.
Oh.
Kind of bringing some more, business to the area. Kind of maybe grow it up. We finally got the bakery. I know you saw the bakery in town. It's one of the better establishments here. So we're trying to get one more, to get more people to come here. That's what we're trying to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Can I roll perception on him?
Yeah, sure can. What are you trying to perceive?
I'm just to see if he really is telling me the truth. Okay, that's a little better. But I don't do good math. 23.
All right. So he's telling you the truth. He's being honest. You can tell that he doesn't look like he fits in anyway and doesn't really want to fit in right now. But you can tell he's trying to. You guys, as you kind of finish cleaning up what you can anyway in here, and making your back to when you guys make your way back to the table and that, the guys that were sleeping on the miners that were sleeping when you came in, they kind of get up. They kind of get up and they're like, "Oh my God, Banjo, don't shut up at night. We're not getting any sleep. He is killing me. I wish him and his wife would just stop. They're starting to really get on my nerves." And like, as he's saying that, the other one kind of wakes up and he's like, "Oh my God, after we work all day and I've got to listen to that, I can't even get any sleep. It's crazy." That's what you hear when you're kind of walking your way back to the bar.
Did he say banjo?
Banjo.
Banjo?
Somebody plays the banjo.
Like the instrument?
A little bit. All right.
So
What brings you into town?
Well, we've just kind of been traveling around, and we're looking for people who maybe might not always be here. We're looking for some travelers.
Oh.
You see any travelers coming into town?
We have them all the time, but usually they're passing through.
Anybody that stayed?
He thinks you see him thinking like he's like, well, I guess a couple of weeks ago we did have a crew come in that I haven't seen in a while. Now, I don't know if they moved on or not.
Where would we find them?
Unfortunately, there's a good question. The mines are very vast around here. So a lot of times, that's why you see a lot of people coming here, because they're kind of staking the territory so they can get a mine and get the rights to the mine and kind of expand from there. So a lot of it's like not owned. So the crew that came in a couple weeks ago, for some reason, I think they were outside in one of the mines out by, and you see him kind of look over to where the guys were sleeping. He's like, well, kind of what those guys were talking about. They were out that way by where Banjo kind of is. So I really didn't. You're right. I didn't see them leave town. I don't know if they're still out that way or not.
What's the banjo noise? Are they playing a banjo? What is this noise?
So as you say banjo, and everybody in the whole place kind of looks over, and Caleb's up there, or Carlin's up there, and he's kind of doing anything. He's like, well, he kind of yells out across the bar to everybody. He's like, well, he's kind of our, how do I put this? He's one of our local legends. He is, how can I say it? He is him and his wife, Yodelanda
and banjo.
Yodelanda, yeah, I have a lot of time on my own, but no, never mind. When I make these up, I probably shouldn't be. No, he tells you that. No, he's a local legend. Him and his wife, Yodelanda, Actually, they're a hill giant couple. They're a hill giant couple. They live up in the mountains. In one of the mines, they kind of came in and kind of took it over and haven't caused any problems. And we kind of left them alone. They're kind of a local legend. They kind of stay up there by themselves. And usually at night, it's funny because you can usually hear her yodeling, and you can hear him playing some kind of. That's why they call him banjo, because it sounds like he's playing a banjo that a hill giant would play. Most people around here kind of leave him alone. They kind of let them do their thing, and really, it's been nice because it's refreshing when you kind of have that. He hasn't really caused us any problems or anything like that, and come to think of it, I really haven't. He looks over at the table that was sitting over on the other side. He goes, "Did you actually hear Yodelanda singing or yodeling last night?" And a couple of the guys that are sitting at the table are like, "You know what? We haven't heard her in a couple of days, actually. 3 or 4 days we haven't heard Yodelanda. We've heard him singing. But we haven't heard Yodelanda at all."
And that's
Usually
unusual?
Yeah, usually they are usually together. Usually together. They seem like they have that kind of relationship, and they're, as long as they didn't cause us problems, we kind of left them to, they never bothered anybody in the village, so we never really had to do anything.
So could you give us directions to get there? That
He goes,
sounds like something interesting we're traveling through.
Of course.
Of course, and
the
Carrick,
guys
of
at the
course,
table
would
are like,
love
"Well,
to
I hope
see
you
a
can
hill
make them
giant."
shut up.
Or are we at the table?
Killing
I
me
thought
at
you were
night.
by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling Carrick. Carrick would be very happy. I call Carrick over to see the hill giant.
Oh yeah, well, hill giants are normally very nice,
Yeah.
so that's unusual.
Like I said, they never caused us any problems. A couple of the guys over at the table were sleeping like, "God, just tell them to shut up at night so we can get some sleep. He's killing me." Usually they only play for like a certain amount of time and go to bed, we're all right. But lately, he's just been going, and I don't know what's going on, but a lot longer than it should be.
Like, not for nothing, but compared to me, hill giants are a little slow.
Oh. Okay.
So, I know I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. So just keep that in mind, yeah.
Do they like to drink?
I mean, who doesn't?
So we can have a nice,
We'll need to bring lots.
Lots.
They're bigger than me.
Sounds like we need a cart
Yeah.
with some extra imbibings and maybe some of those bakery treats.
That sounds good. Oh, the person said they were making me something special. Maybe we can bring that.
Yeah. So it sounds like we need to take a little journey.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, Mira has gone ahead and cast invisibility on herself, and she actually snuck to the back to try to go free the rabbits.
As you go into the back, all right, you move back in the kitchen. The kitchen's a little better looking than out there. It actually is a little cleaner. I wouldn't say it's clean, but
Mira does not agree with
it's a
you.
little clean. No, she wouldn't. But as you make your way through, you can tell there's another door in the back that goes out. And for people that are rednecks kind of like me, she's out in the back skinning the rabbits. But as you kind of go through the one door, you kind of peek out. The half-orc's over in the corner. She's setting it up. She's got like where she had the one handful of rabbits, they're still in a cage, sitting on the side. They're still there. Don't worry, we're PG. I'm not going to explain everything. So the other side actually looks like she's starting to set up so she can go ahead and start to skin them. You're invisible. So right now, you could tell she's setting them up to hang them so they can drain them, and then she's moving the stuff around. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to go ahead and cast sleep on her so I
Okay.
can get them all out.
All right, roll that dice. See if you hit
It's 11 d6.
You gotta roll it. Yep, you gotta roll that. See what her hit points.
19.
You just gotta roll the dice to see if it's her hit points.
It's 11 d6.
Yeah.
So on your character sheet, under actions, I made an action for you.
Yep. So basically, you roll it, and if you make her hit points, she'll fall asleep.
Right. Sorry, right there.
Got it. Hold on.
Yep. And then add 2d6 to that because I forgot to update since we leveled up for the charity stream. Woohoo! Thank you all the charitable contributions. Yay!
Everybody.
32 plus how many?
2d6.
Do you
Roll
need
the,
more
roll the d6 twice. This square one. That one. That one. Yeah, you got it. Twice.
42, 44, 45.
45. All right. You see her up there, and she's kind of got the thing, and she's like, she kind of hooks the last one. She goes to sit down, and you see her kind of like put her hand on there. Got that 2 feet tooth out, and it kind of just right on the thing falls asleep.
So I very quickly take all of the bunnies,
Huh?
and
What are you gonna do with them?
I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the cage,
Huh?
and I'm gonna go as far as I can. I'm gonna.
You see a back door in there. There's a back door that goes out the back side of the one.
So I can Misty Step, but I got a new thing that takes me even further. What is the new one I have?
Fly.
You can I'm gonna fly them.
You don't have to though. You can move out.
No, I'm gonna fly them because I don't ever usually get to fly. So we're gonna go ahead and
so we
fly
wanna
as
fly.
far away as we
All right.
can to the forest and take our little bunny friends with
Should
us.
I make you do acrobatics and the chains kind of hook you at your? No, I'm not like that. All right.
Bunnies
no,
think the hawk got him.
I'm joking. You're all right. So you're able to get to the outside easily. There's a back door right there anyway that you can open up. And then what are you gonna do? Fly outside just real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly as far as that I can go with them to the forest and release them in the forest. And while I'm there, I'll go ahead and pick up some quick mushrooms and berries and stuff and bring them, and I'm gonna leave those in the place so that at least there's something for people to eat.
Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that.
Trade
All
for
right, so
trade.
you're able to, no problem at all, let them go. Come back in. She's still sleeping there as you come back. You put the mushrooms up there. Walk your way back.
And I'd like to say a special thank you shout out to my cousin, the dog Darcy, who made sure that we had the rolls to be able to do that and release the bunnies.
Absolutely. Please give, guys. Everything we're doing is going straight to the charity. Everybody here is doing this out of out of their heart. Everything we do every month is free. We just enjoy this game and bringing it to everybody out there. So please, if you're in the Newark area or anywhere around us, look us up. Come on out. I'm telling you right now, Timothy's is a great place. Food is fantastic. You'll have a great night. You'll have my stupidity for a couple hours. It's cool, And don't worry, I know some of you out there, hey, when we're fighting, we're going to get there. Don't worry. But but it is, please come on, give today. Coming out, join us. These guys are fantastic. Played a lot of games with them, and I've only been in since February, and I tell you, I enjoy every night that I come out and have it. Especially, everybody knows you get a hard week at work. It's nice to get away, just have a break. Beautiful time to sit with these guys, have a good time, a couple hours, and relax. So appreciate it. All right,
Absolutely.
so-
And stop by Days of Nights, because they have a discount on stuff, and they match the charity donations.
Absolutely. Can't say enough about Days and Nights. The oldest one in the area, Delaware. I remember back in the day when I was a child coming here, it was my monthly one to run up and look through RPGs and everything up here. They have everything, board games, and I'm a gamer. I'm a miniature gamer. I'm a role player. I'm everything. So they have everything. Please come up, stop in. They're fantastic. If you need to find something up there, I'm sure they got it. Just stop in. And that goes with statues, everything else up there too. They have everything. So stop in and see. But absolutely, we appreciate them sponsoring us today.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. All right, so you come back, put the mushrooms on there, and you make your way back in. What is everybody else will go around? What would you be doing as he's telling you about banjo and everything? What would you do? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, do we wait till morning and get those cupcakes? I have cupcake on my beard still from. Or do we head out?
That's amazing.
Now? It's a quandary.
Up to you.
When
Up
do
to you.
I think we should, yeah.
Okay. So
We can head out in the morning.
get the cupcakes?
Yeah.
I think it would actually be good to wait till the morning because we can assess and see what happens this evening.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
They
one.
mentioned that Yodelanda.
Absolutely.
Yodelanda.
And banjo.
And
Wait, do you
banjo.
see? I had to
So
paint
we
them up.
can-
Go give me a break.
We can really see how bad this banjo is. Plus, I'd like to detect, is there some magic going on? Is there some reason that the banjo is so pervasive and causing problems for the miners?
So,
I wonder what it's covering up.
So as you're sitting with Aldous there, as you're going, well, I'll make sure is there anything else? You're coming back in. Is there anything you want to do while they're talking and everything while this goes on?
I'm gonna inquire with the bartender. This hairy drink.
Oh, yeah, the hare's buttocks.
Made with real buttocks?
Whose buttocks? How do you
Hares.
make this?
You don't want to know. But it's good. It's good. We have some other ones here, too. We have Miner's Tar. You know about the Miner's Tar.
Oh, it's good. That one's really good.
And we also have the
My favorite.
Gnomish Fireball, which is...
don't know that one.
Which is
Fireball?
Carlin's. It's a
Fireball?
fireball.
Oh,
Gnomish Fireball.
That's got
Emmy
Emmy written
would
all
like-
over it.
Emmy would like a fireball. First, Mage Hand will clean out the glass. Yes, Mage Hand
And
can.
we also have some liquor, which is called Misspell. And then we also have some tobacco product, which is called Prospector's Blend, if anybody wants that, that you can buy here. For your
Good on
evening.
that.
Well, it sounds like we'll have some fireballs, and then do you have some extra kegs we could buy? Ready in the morning, perhaps?
Or barrels, as big as you can get them.
Yeah.
Of what? What would you like? What keg would you like?
Do Banjo and Yoda order anything from here?
No, they kind of stick to themselves. They have. It's funny because like most people in town don't have any kind of interaction with them. He kind of looks around. You see when he says that, the little bus girl that was kind of walking around kind of looks over. She kind of puts her head down and kind of walks again. But you catch that because you're very perceptive anyway. So you catch her kind of when he says, oh, they don't really have any interaction with us. You see her kind of look up and put her head down and kind of walk real quick as she's taking dishes out.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. How about we just take some of the tar?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good
We
stuff.
have some
Good
tars.
stuff.
We'll
stick with
pick
you
it
for
up in
weeks.
the morning.
It does. It's real good.
You've had it before, I see.
I had, yes.
Very
many
good.
times.
Very good. So I'll go around. Anything else you want to do for the evening? Because
Yes, I think we need to do a round of Mage Hand in the rooms that we've booked. Because
so the rooms are just as bad as where you're at now. I'm not gonna lie. They're real small. They're like one bed. It's like a mining bunk, basically, is what it is. So but you each have your own.
I will take a quick round around the camp, and I'll ask if anybody wants to draw around town, just looking for tracks and seeing if there's anything unusual in the area.
I'm going to go ahead and join Carrig, Darna and I, and we're just going to kind of see if we're detecting any magic anywhere
Absolutely. Okay.
and what's going on.
All right. What would you do that night? What would you do that evening?
How much is a little keg of that Prospector's Blend?
Oh, 5 gold pieces, man. I can get you.
2 kegs, please.
You got it. Of the blend. Prospector's Blend of tobacco?
Yep.
You got it. We can roll that up for you and you can have all of it. Yep,
Great.
no problem. We'll get that for you. Good stuff. Actually, you try a little bit of it that evening and it's pretty good.
I don't smoke.
Oh, okay. Your crab does? What? I mean, what?
Your crab?
Because if
I'm
there's,
thinking a hill giant.
I'll do Sebastian the rest of the day if it's with a crab and I got.
That's clever.
It's good. All right, so he gets you that. What would you guys are going out? I got you. What are you going to do?
I'm going to grab Ray, and I'm going to try and find the when it's a little quieter. Find that
Okay. Got it.
bus girl who I noticed.
Absolutely.
I'm interested in that as well, but first I need my fireball, and then I'm going to do a little firebolt on it so it has a nice little flame.
Okay, so when you go to get the firebolt, Aldous is like, I'll buy that one for you. That's good to have some new people in town with some flair. So he buys that one for you, and he brings it over.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing you. Yeah. I don't talk to people well.
As you guys head off, I'll just lean into Ray and say, if you hear thunder, it's just me.
Okay.
The Stormlord does really smile on everyone.
I'll cast guidance on you as we leave.
All right, so as
Only lasts for a minute, so talk fast.
checking my time, seeing where we're at, so make sure I pace this right. All right, so this is what the bus girl looks like. You find out her name is Undyne.
Undying.
Undyne.
Who named their child that?
The same one who named their child Yodalanda.
So that is Undyne.
Undying.
You go there. I don't think it's going. There it goes. Yep.
A
Perfect.
little bit of a delay, but it's got
Yep,
it.
it's there.
Awesome.
Absolutely. So that is Undyne. You actually find, you guys kind of, she's not hiding. She's kind of taking the stuff back, washing the dishes and putting them as much as she can with the water and everything she got back there. She's cleaning them up. She's kind of got her back to her as you kind of walk in. What do you guys do?
And did Emmy join us?
Emmy's sitting for a second because she's having a drink with him and flaring it up.
And then she's joining.
And then she's going to join you.
I noticed something before we approach her. I noticed something. Maybe you should talk. Ask her questions. You know, the stuff you do.
What happened to your skin?
No.
She's like, well, unfortunately, I was born with this. But you guys look strong. You're pretty.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I wish my hair looked like yours.
What's your name?
I'm Undyne. Very nice to meet you.
You don't die?
I I hope not. Not right now. Anyway, you can tell she's probably early teenage years. She has scales that come up the back of her, but it looks like it don't look like scales. It looks like it is some kind of infection or something that she has. And she kind of just is kind of whittling down, looking up at you guys, kind of. How can I help you? What do you need? I really only do the dishes and stuff here. I don't really know much.
What do you want to say to her? And I'll say
Banjo. She seemed like she knew banjo.
Do you know Banjo? Do you know Banjo and Yodolanda?
You see her kind of look around. She goes, I kind of know banjo. You kind of walk in now as there. You see them kind of over top of the girl a little bit, just question. And the girl's kind of cowering a little bit, but she's like, I know banjo.
You played second.
How's his singing at night?
Not really good the last couple of days. I don't know what happened, and I haven't had time to get out there to see him lately.
Oh no. Do you visit him?
Yeah, she kind of looks around. She's like, well, I know we're not supposed to, kind of, but he's really friendly, and he's nice to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you take him things from the tavern?
I do. He likes flowers. I pick them and I take them to him.
Nice.
Him and his wife Yodolana are very nice. And they sing all the time. They're fun.
Yeah.
They're kind of like you guys. You see her getting kind of excited. You know how a kid kind of talks about something that they're excited about. She's like, "Oh, they did a dance a couple weeks ago that they invited me to. It was fun to see giants dance. They can't dance very good."
We needed to give them dancing lessons then. Maybe we'll go up and visit them.
I tried to dance with them, but they were so big. I was worried about getting stepped on, so I had to move away. But it was fun.
So you haven't been there in a while?
I haven't had a chance to go out there in the last couple of days, and I don't know what's going on, but I can hear him. I can hear Banjo crying a little bit at night while he's singing, and he doesn't do that. That's why it's keeping these guys up at night a little bit.
Maybe he's mourning. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Have you noticed anybody scary around town? Anybody that?
No. Well, they're all scary to me, but the miners kind of leave me alone. They leave me alone because Carlin kind of takes care of me, and he's good to me. So he kind of backs everybody down. They don't give me any trouble.
The first one's not technically a spell. It's just your druid ability.
So do we think that this scaly thing is like an infection or something with her?
Some kind of disease?
Somebody make a medicine check for me.
Yeah.
I'll do a medicine check. What's my medicine? I have +0. So you do a medicine check.
Why don't you both do it?
Okay. Well, what?
I have
You also get
as well.
You also get a D4.
Oh yeah, so
and a
add
D4.
your-
I'm not very medicinal. It's
not
pretty
bad.
much alcohol for
got
me.
Tell that
15.
this was some kind of birth defect.
Okay.
There, you can catch it. It's not something that's hurting her or anything, but it's a birth defect. that
So a
can-
healing potion wouldn't
something.
help her.
No.
Okay.
You would know that after you kind of look. You're just like, and it doesn't seem like it's bothering her. It's just
Just give her some lotion.
Maybe a little
puts the
fireball.
lotion on his teeth.
Oh no!
Oh, we're not going there. Don't worry.
No. Jeremy, silence of the lambs.
I'll flicker a gold as we leave.
She's like, oh, I hope you guys stay for a while. It's nice to see fun people in town. We don't get many with your personalities.
I'm incredibly fun.
Except her.
So fun.
Except her.
That was good.
Scares me. All right, as you guys walk out, you guys go out, and as you walk around, roll a let's do a persuasion roll or intimidation roll. Not to scare people, just to ask questions as you're going. So both of you can do it.
Okay.
Both of you can do it because you're kind of going around.
I'm not very persuasive. I rolled a 3 and my charisma is 1, so 4.
All right.
How about a 24?
Hey, much better.
So you're kind of back up, but it's good. It's good. I
I'm
like
just
it.
looming in the background.
It's all good to be backup when you got that kind of backup. That's all right. So you kind of go around. You guys kind of go around first, and there are tracks everywhere. You can tell the miners kind of come in and go out. As you, Mirabelle, start to talk to some of the miners that are coming back and stuff like, you just casual conversation like, how's your day? You know, what happened in the mine? You guys kind of find out that about a week and a half ago or so, something happened in the mines. There's something like shaking the mines. Been more cave-ins lately. It hasn't happened before. There is more like shake-ups, not earthquakes to say, but tremors. Like, there's been more tremors in the mines that should be, and they were worried. You get the gist of they're worried that maybe too many miners are out there mining right now, and it's either coming in effect, but it's never happened before. And in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, it's started to stir up something.
Have people been able to get out during the things? Or
Some
people
of the collapses
dying?
killed a couple of the miners,
Okay.
so they have lost people.
So everybody's a little on edge and
A little
anxious.
on edge. Everybody's kind of watching. They're kind of, feeling as they go in the mines, and it's they've been doing more instead of like 12-hour days. They're going in for like 4 or 6. Come out for a little while, then go back in. That's what they're doing now. But you get that gist as you're talking to a bunch of people as you walk around. And if you ask about Banjo, they basically tell you the same thing. He's kind of a local legend, sticks to himself, him and his wife in the other mine. They tell you the same kind of thing. Never really bothered anybody, but lately, for something, if you ask, like, hey, have you heard his wife singing at night? They're like, you know what, I haven't in the last couple of days. So that's really what you guys get at night.
Cool.
All right? Anything else anybody want to do this day before we go into the morning?
I think we're good. We got supplies.
so.
We got a cart full of beer or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody got what they wanted.
Something tar.
All right, so you
Good to
get
go.
up the next morning.
Go to the bakery.
Oh, go to the bakery.
Yeah,
Hey.
we'll get our cart loaded with the kegs and the baked goods
Yes.
to take.
Like clearly, what is the important things to do? Baked goods and booze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna have to take these from me, or I'm gonna eat them all.
That's after this game. That's around 2:30ish after we get done. I go do that. So I'll be at Timothy's if anybody wants to know. No. All right. Basically, you guys go down, and actually, Corin, the lady who got your horses before, she actually brings the cart up for you guys, and the horses are in good shape. She prides her work too, so they are taken care of. She's got a cart hooked up to it. You're able to put your stuff in and go down right to the bakery. As you get there, they already got it loaded, one of everything, but there is actually this huge, like, bunt cake. And you can, as you walk in, she comes from around the counter, and she's got this huge bunt cake with, like, it looks like pineapples and stuff on top of it. It actually looks really good. And it smells good. And she goes, "This is for you, for being so kind and enjoying my work. I hope you tell people, please."
Everything was delicious.
Cool. It's a
So good. I'm glad.
cake bracelet.
Glad. Is anybody doing anything else as they walk in there?
I'm gonna eat something before Carrie eats it all.
She one of the other people pull up the box that has everything in it. There's like tarts, there's like donuts, there's
What
like
are you calling a tart?
Hey
it's
now.
after 2 too. Gotta wait till then. Can't do it on screen, I know. But
Carrie will try to control himself a little bit and put some in his bag of holding so that he doesn't eat it all.
Well, and I recommend we take some that we bring up to.
Yep.
absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, you can grab whatever you like to eat out of the box.
I'll grab a donut with the little pink icing.
You got it. You guys kind of have already talked to Carlin. Basically, tells you kind of where he doesn't really know what mine they're in, what that they took over, as Banjo took over, but he knows they're in that area right there. You guys can make your way up. Shouldn't be too hard to find as you get there. Anything else you want to do in town as you make your way?
Yeah, I'm gonna give Andarna a little fruit tart because she does like her little sweets.
So that is nice. So the dragon needs to all about it. All right. As you guys make your way up.
I think as we go up, Emmy does want to bring up her phantom speed. And
You got it. What do you make it look like? So as you bring up the unicorn to ride out, you see Corrine walking down the street. She's like,
It's
as
so
you catch her eye as you turn around. She's like gawking at you as you ride out of town. She's like, just waves to you as you go on. Anybody want anything else? Is it before they leave town or no? Okay. As you make your way up to where Banjo is, it's winding. The mine's kind of on the outside of the city or the town a little bit. They're up into the mountains right there that come up. Basically, is what they're into. You guys kind of make your way up to. You good, Sean?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, buddy. So you make your way up, and as you are making your way up to this, about probably 20 feet as you're winding around, and you can't see going around a turn a little bit, you hear coming from about up the way just a little bit, maybe 50 feet or so up the way around the bend, you hear what all I can describe as is nasty crying. You know that crying that you can't...
Ugly crying.
Yeah, ugly crying. Very ugly crying as you come around the turn, as you kind of hear it. And as you come around the turn, you see Banjo. I have to grab. Hold on a second.
Holding. Is he crying in giant?
Oh no, Yodelanda. What happened to Yodelanda?
Oh, that's a big boy.
As you can see Banjo, as Banjo comes around the corner and is walking the other way, you guys are coming up behind him basically, and you see Banjo. Can you see that? Oh, you got the back to him, really, I guess. There you go. They're getting it for you. As you see Banjo walking the other way, in one of his hands, he has basically a rose bush. It isn't just a rose, it's basically the whole bush in one of his hands. Okay? Yep, just up just a little bit.
Yeah,
There you go. So you see a bush in one of his hands. And in his other hand, because he's a giant, he's got it held like this. From where you guys are, it looks like a clothesline that has been broken off on both poles. And he's holding both poles in his hand, so it looks like a harp that is made from a clothesline. Oh. And it's pulled this way and going across. And he's walking and he's sobbing and he's trying not to hit himself with the roses. He's like, don't worry, I'll sing for you, Yodelanda. And you see him walking down the side. Actually, he's going down the road. And from where you guys are coming around the turn kind of seeing this, you can see down the ways, it looks like a shallow grave with rocks over top.
Oh, no.
They're giants. So really over top is rocks as he's walking down. And you see him kind of meander down, and you see him kind of put the rose bush right on top of the rocks. And as he does, he sits there. And he starts to sing. And don't worry, I'm not going to sing, because I don't want you to turn off the stream. I'm definitely not going to sing right now. You see him starting to sing as he's strumming the clothesline. And he starts to sing, and you see him wiping tears as he does. And it's not very good. But it's loud.
Samira's going to go ahead and get her lute and just play along with him, just like a very...
I love it. Roll a performance roll for me. As you guys are coming up, he starts to sing. I will go around. Are you doing anything as you guys are
natural
coming up?
20.
I'm pledging $20 to have you actually sing.
And then they'll all take it back after I sing. They'll be like, oh, never mind, I'm taking back my
Just
money.
a few bars.
I'll just match the 20. How's that?
Yes!
Match it with the 20.
Yes!
I got the money.
cancel
I'll
out
just
Getting
match it.
war.
So it'll be 40 for the charity. I'll match. I'm not singing. Don't worry about it. All right?
Counter spell.
Counter sing. That's a new one. That's in the new
Let's see
guide.
how high can we go.
Yep.
That's in the new player's handbook. You can buy it days and nights right up front. So if you're in there, go up there because a new Dungeon Master's Guide came out this week. And the new art on the Dungeon Master Guide is fantastic. And you can get it right here at Days and Nights, right up front. It's beautiful. The artwork in the books are fantastic. And for old guys like me, they're bringing back Greyhawk. Love it. So good. So anyway. All right, so what are you going to do?
I forgot where we were.
Never mind. I'm leaving you alone. You're going to make me sing again.
I'm
All right.
tinkering.
So, Carrick is a newly minted cleric of the Stormlord of the Giant Pantheon, and he has a spell called Ceremony,
Okay.
one of which is a funeral rite. So I think I'll just start performing a funeral rite
I love it.
in Giant.
I love it. And you're going to play.
It takes an hour and 10 minutes.
That's all right. That's all right. I got you.
I rolled 18 for performance.
That is awesome. What would you be doing? I'm just going around getting everybody what they would be doing walking up. So this is what you see.
Yeah, I don't like this. That's too much. I'm gonna be slinking around in the shadows on
You're going to jump off to the side?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start slinking around, seeing if
Give me
I
a stealth
notice
roll.
anything.
Give me a stealth roll as you jump off the cart and kind of go into, you can kind of hide yourself.
A dirty 20.
They look around and they don't see you.
Yeah.
And you just done. All right.
I don't do
Ray?
crying.
Ray, what would you be doing as they come up behind this?
Ray would go up to the giant and like put her hand on his leg or whatever.
He's sitting down, so he's got a big back.
Okay. Then on his arm, and then she'll just like hum along with his singing, even though it's terrible.
I like it.
Emmy on her unicorn is going to somehow get a nice big keg out of the cart.
Okay.
And drag it over and
Okay.
put it beside him, and just
beside
kind
us.
of like open it up, and maybe there's something big enough that nearby that he could drink out of.
I like it. I like it.
And offer him,
giant
yeah. Maybe he'll just drink out of the keg. That's true. And just say, clearly you're sorrowful, and I hope this will help.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. So we're going to do a team, basically persuasion, okay? He is grieving. He doesn't know you guys. But I'm going to give you advantage because that was fantastic how you played that out. I'm all for it. So everybody roll with advantage on persuasion for me. And we'll get the average up real quick.
I'm going to use one of my many inspirations because even with advantage, I rolled terrible.
Inspiration, and you have natural 20s.
Oh, I'm not using my natural 20 on a persuasion.
Okay, that's better.
Absolutely not. So
How about a 28?
16.
Show off. All right. No, good roll.
19.
19.
13.
Very nice.
A 14.
No, you're hiding.
Yep.
You ain't persuading nobody. You're like the squirrel that you just jump down and just goes, oh, shoot. All right.
16.
Nice.
21.
Very good roll. So, you see him at first kind of like, because like we said, he's looking rough. He's crying. He's trying to sing. He's playing the thing. As you get up closer, you can tell it is a grave that has been over. Like he did what he could. There's rocks up. It wasn't dug super low, so there's rocks above it. He's got like a stake in there with Yodolanda kind of written on it, like sideways, and it's spelled like funky because he can't really write that well, but he tried. It looks like he did it with some kind of berries, and he did it like put it up and tried to do it. And as he kind of looks around, at first he gets a little, and then as you put your hand on his back, you stood doing right. He starts hearing the giant. You come up and do that. You roll up the keg. Everybody kind of, you see him kind of just power down a little bit. Literally, you see him wilt a little bit in the presence. And he kind of just, at first he's a little tense with what's going on. He kind of melts a little bit as a giant. And he kind of just, he lets you finish it. As the songs go along for that hour, you guys are literally, he's still crying, but it's kind of like, after it's all done, when you finish your ritual and the songs get over with, he stands up and he wipes off his face as best he could, and he's like, Banjo don't know you, but Banjo, thank you.
We're here as friends.
It seemed the right thing to do.
Banjo don't have many friends other than Undine. She's come up to play with me now and then, but I don't have many friends.
What happened?
Something. And you see him kind of get that giant look. You've seen it before, where it's like that, like I'm gonna kill something. He's like, something in the mountain stirred and killed my Yodolanda. I don't know what. And I'm not the giant I thought I was.
Was it?
Kind of see him shrink down a little bit.
Was it here outside or in the mine?
It was in our home. I was not there. In the mine. I was not there.
Oh, okay.
I was out at the time.
So you came home and you found her?
I found her.
I'm so
What
very
was left?
sorry.
Thank you. It is much appreciated. She was a good person. And now I have no one to sing with.
So Indarna will go up and actually snuggle with him because she loves to snuggle, especially if people are sad.
Kind of see him kind of go back because you're a big creature. You see that little one and then you're like,
She's very tiny too.
you see him kind of melt a little bit again. For a hill giant being the way he is definitely, he's lost his heart. You can tell it's literally, What are you doing as you kind of make your way around? What are you doing?
I'm up in a tree now, just playing with my daggers and stuff. Legs swinging.
He's like, move. Go ahead, make a move. Make a move, please.
I'm just over there a safe distance from the crying.
He looks at you and he's like, I see the giant in you.
Yeah, I grew up in these mountains, and you can't replace someone you lose. But if you need a new family, if you ever want to find a new family, you can seek out the Storm Hearts up in the Sword Mountains on the Ice Spire Peak.
And you see he kind of looks off, and you can see kind of when you're talking about it, he doesn't know what you're talking about, so he's kind of like just looking. And he like literally goes into something else, like he's thinking about something else, like he stopped for, then he comes back, and he goes, I haven't been able to get back in my home. It's too hard to go there right now.
You want us to go for you?
We'll go with you.
Oh, with you, yeah, either way.
I am still grieving.
That's okay.
If you guys would go look, I would much appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll go look. If we find this thing, we'll kill it. We'll kill it dead.
Can we persuade him to join us to avenge his wife?
Life for a life.
Give me a persuasion roll. And what are you trying to do? How are you doing it?
I'm gonna be like, I'm not good with words. Be like, you should come with us then. If the person that killed your wife is there, you'd want to get justice for Yodalanda. Hashtag that.
Can I help?
Justice for Yodalanda.
Okay, we're done.
Sure. What is my
Yeah.
this one?
Give her advantage. Roll first.
Yeah, you can give her advantage if you'd like to.
Advantage?
How are you going to help?
17 plus 9.
Yeah, use hers.
Okay. Yeah, I got 13.
What are you trying? How are you helping? What are you doing?
So I'm just 26, but I'm just giving her encouragement to be able to help.
Okay. All right. As he kind of looks up, he kind of stands up and he goes, as much as I want to go back, it's just too soon. Can you look for me, and then I will gladly.
It would look.
I feel like we shouldn't force him. Like, clearly, if he's grieving,
It's
we need to
okay.
let him
And as he
grieve.
reaches down by him, he rolled over that. He kind of is like, he picks it up, and you see him like, he picks up the whole thing, and then he puts it back down. He's like,
Oh wait,
I needed that.
I almost forgot. And I take the treats out of the bag of holding. We brought you something from the town.
Oh,
Your little friend, I forgot her name. I'm sorry.
Undying.
Yeah, that one. She, I think she said. I don't know if she made these, but somebody made them.
brings them sometimes. Oh, and you see him. He kind of just is like you were, like literally right there. He's just like all in his mouth.
They're really good.
They are.
And I'll give you half of this, and I'll take out the big bunk.
Aww.
He's like his eyes are like wide. He's like, you guys are so nice.
Eat your feelings.
Are you going to be in town for a while?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't mind, and he points up the way, and you can see another path that goes off, kind of where you kind of came around and followed him down. There's another path that goes north, basically. He goes, our mine is right at the base there, as you make your way up. If you'd like to go look.
All right, let's go look.
Let's go.
All right. So as you make your way up to the mine, as you get to the entrance to the mine, it is
He's gonna
dark.
cast shield.
It is dark. So if you can't see in the dark, you will have to have some light. I don't know who needs it.
I have dark
We've
vision.
got dark vision.
Okay.
Does anyone not have dark vision?
Wow.
Great. So you
Well
need a little
equipped.
light, because the dark vision works off that. So
Either way, Carrick
you have a torch.
Carrick has sparks emitting from him as we walk into shadow.
You got it.
Hey.
It's good enough.
It's a
So now you
cantrip.
guys can see a little bit as you walk in.
It's 60 feet of low light.
They're
Will the
fine.
unicorn fit in the cavern?
You can fit in behind if you'd like to.
Okay.
As
Do
you-
I fit in the cave? I'm 8 feet tall.
It's made for the.
Oh, it's giant
It's made
size.
for the
Yeah,
giant. So
excellent.
This part of the cave. Remember, I told you they kind of found the mines are kind of open, and they kind of took parts of it. The Hill Giants kind of took this part, so they opened it a little bit. As you guys walk into the mine and start making your way, you can see it's curving down. It kind of winds a little bit as you go, and it opens into a room that you can tell is probably Banjo's and Yodelanda's room. Basically, after about maybe not even a half a mile, a little down through this tunnel, it opens it up into a room. You can see it's a modest chamber where they have some like stone rocks sitting there, so they are kind of using them as seats and a table that's made up. You see some straw and that on the side, and as you come into the room, right by where the straw is, you can see the blood stains, because of course Banjo's not going to clean it up too much once there, but you can see the blood stains on the floor where something happened as you come into this room. There is no other ways out from where you're looking. You kind of look, it's kind of an oval chamber that goes around as you come up. What's everybody going to do?
Investigate. Was this like a local tremor or something major in the mountain?
Well, this is, remember, you're just going into their room, so there's no tremors here. It's just, you're just going into.
But based on the looks of it, it looked like there was magic happening.
Walls, you doing the floor? Where would you like to?
Oh, the floor.
How about Martin? What would you be doing? What is your character doing as he walks in?
Just looking around for tracks.
Okay.
Same,
I'm just trying to get what everybody's doing when we walk in, that's all.
Just seeing if I'm perceiving any magic or anything else.
You do not sense any magic as you walk in. You look around, you don't sense any in the room. It's about a 20 by 30 foot room, maybe about 20 foot high in here. So there's no way out, but you don't sense any magic.
Are there signs of a struggle?
You can see something happen right there, and I'll get to that. I was just trying to see what everybody's doing.
I'm along the walls, checking along the walls.
You're going to check the walls?
Checking the blood.
Okay. Emmy, what would Emmy be doing?
Well, first of all, she'd take a drink, and then I think she'd just kind of look around and see.
Emmy was doing the fireballs. Is she still doing the fireballs? Is she doing the miner's tar?
Oh no, she's stuck with fireballs.
She's sticking with the fireball. All right, that's the safest one.
Like, well, maybe I shouldn't light it inside a cave. I won't
Turns
light
off
it.
the alcohol.
All right. So what would Emmy do after that? What's she checking out?
I guess maybe she'd do a little perception just to see if she can sense anything.
Yeah, but what's she looking at? I'm just trying to figure out
what part of the room is she looking
where is
at?
she going?
She's
You got a
gonna
blood
look around.
spot, you got, of course, the floor, the walls, whatever you'd like to look at.
I'll go with the blood spot with Ray.
You got it. All right, so you're looking at the floor. So as you come in, roll a perception roll for me.
Hey!
20.
Nat 20!
Nice.
As you go in, something that you start making your way over by where that blood spot is and where you see the hay and everything on the side. Normally, like a hill giant really can't perceive this kind of stuff. As you walk over there, though, you're like, you can see in the floor something that's scratched across. It looks like it goes from one wall by the blood spot and out the other wall. Like, you can see it in the floor. Like, you know how, like, some scratches on like a rock? It's not deep, it's not claw marks or anything like that, but something went across it. It made this, you can see that indention. Something heavy, because it made the indention, but the rest of the room doesn't look like that moved. And then you were checking.
I was looking for tracks.
Okay. You really don't see any tracks in here as you're looking around. You can tell the giant footsteps are in and out, and they kind of come in and go out, but they don't go out another way. They don't go out to like a wall or anything anything else.
Copy that.
You were doing the magic. What else would you be checking when you're doing the magic as you come in?
I'm just observing and kind of seeing
Got
what's
it.
going on.
You were doing the walls. Roll a perception roll for me.
19.
Very nice. So as you kind of look down, you catch that. You're like, oh, something went across this floor here. As you look up to see, oh, it was on that wall over there. You're standing on the other side of the wall. And as you touch that wall, it kind of starts, some of it starts to fall. So it looks like to you, since you rolled so good, it looks like something came out of it, but it fell in. You know what I mean? Like something came out there, but because it was so much, it fell in and collapsed and made the wall again. Where you're looking, you're like touching, you're like, oh, okay.
I'll definitely share that, point it out to everyone.
Absolutely. And you two are going to look at the blood. You can see that it looks like whatever hit the giant, whatever hit Yolanda, it wasn't much of a struggle. 'Cause the blood is in like one little area. So, and it's from where them tracks. Now you notice when he says the tracks, it looks like something came out, either swallowed her, grabbed her, and kept moving. You don't see like splatter blood anywhere else in the room. Wasn't much of a fight. Looks like it was something quick.
Do we have any idea what it could have been?
I'll let you roll.
Nature or survival?
You roll nature.
Nature.
14 plus... -3 for 11.
So
that's right. I'm not very smart.
you would know, but you would know from like mines and from just being in the area or stuff. There's a lot of stuff in the mines that can. There's a lot of stuff that are deeper in the mines. They dug too deep. I don't want to be there. They dug too deep. You know that there's different things that could happen. So you don't have a clear view of it, but you've heard of things in the mine that have done this before. And actually, right as you like start to think about it, a tremor comes up.
Uh-oh.
And the tremor starts to shake just a little bit. It's not a bad one though. It's just, but you can feel it. Feel the tremor. Feel the tremor.
And I'm not detecting any magic with that.
You are not detecting any magic at all in here. All right.
Can I do the? I kind of already rolled the nature check and got a 19. So can I tell what the tremor is?
You can't tell what the tremor is coming from at all, because you got to remember these mines are wide, and this tremor is actually shaking all the mine. It's not just this room. So it's not like localized, or you're like, oh, something's under us. This is coming from, like, you by the wall are feeling it, you're on the other side of the room are feeling it, and it's coming from a ways away. You can't really tell.
The wall that you were investigating, or that you guys were looking at, does that shift or change at all with the tremor?
It starts to, so when you're sitting there, it starts to come down even more. You know what I mean? It starts to fall out. And as it does on the other side of the room, that one does the same thing. On the other side where that path was, it went out the other side. So it came in where she's at.
Entry and exit
area.
area.
When you get to the other side, that part's starting to come down. But that one actually comes down a little bit and has an opening.
Ooh.
Like it didn't go fully closed. Like it didn't collapse totally. So as I'll just say, actually say you, because you were over there looking at that. As you see it, there's a gap, maybe about like 4 feet.
So I'm going to go ahead. Can I send Indarna in there? Because Indarna can fly, and I can see through. When she flies, I can see what she's doing. So I'm going to go ahead and let her have a little gander in there.
So she goes in, and you can see a path that is kind of weaving. And she's got to find the holes to pick through, but there's enough room that she can get through, and it looks like it opens up.
She's a tiny pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
She also has blind sense, just in if it matters.
It's fine. She starts to go, and this tunnel is going down.
Yep.
And she's starting to weave around and go up, over, and stuff like that.
So it's not a direct path.
No.
Okay.
It looks like it's weaving.
So we couldn't, as regular-sized people, humanoids, fit through.
You get the sense that you could, with some help.
Okay.
But it'll be a little bit of time consuming, but you could make your way through it.
Okay.
With a little help, you could move out, because it's not like it's falling in portions. You can kind of push some of it apart and keep moving.
And so I'll relay that to everybody else so that you all know what Indarna's seeing.
Okay.
And just so it's said, Carrig has bulked up since the last time you saw him. He now has the strength
That's what I'm saying.
of 25.
So it's not anything. You're not like busting through walls. It's more of I push this stuff aside so we can go through, and then I move it again. That's all. So you can do that.
We take a look. I mean, there's not much else here.
Everybody want to start moving? All right, so is this a good place to take a break? We'll take a break here, guys. So we'll be right back with the game. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Don't worry. We're going to get some fighting in. I know. I'm a role-playing guy, but we will get some fighting in. Don't worry. So we are moving down. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be right back.
10 million kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, I entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
My name is Tara. I stream on Twitch, and I did Extra Life last year, and I raised $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Omaha. I wanted to raise it for people that couldn't afford to go there, because I know not everybody can afford to go to a hospital, especially if something comes up like randomly.
Hi, my name is Ella. I'm 10 years old and I'm from Missouri. I use my walker for physical therapy and I use my wheelchair to get back and forth. Cerebral palsy is where your legs can't move or do stuff that you guys do. Today I had my neurology and PT appointment. I have a therapist named Miss Krista, and she is amazing. She helps me with the stuff that I need to work on.
Can you take this hand and open and close your hand?
I'm just like you in so many ways because I do the same stuff you guys do. I do cheerleading for football games. I wear a top that has a W on it and then a little skirt. I cheer for the Junior Wolves. We won a lot of games so far. I am Ella. I am brave. I am strong. I will not be defeated.
I want everybody to be able to do their thing, so I'm trying to. All right, so we're back on. Sorry about that. We're getting the planning in, make sure we get this game in for you guys. We are enjoying it. They just told me that we're over $8,000. I can't believe it. I'm just
amazing.
Yes.
I can't believe that somebody asked me to do this on a Sunday to have fun with a bunch of my friends. You guys, we appreciate it. It means a lot to us. Hopefully we can do a lot more of this stuff because we believe in the charity. We believe in what we're doing. I'm losing my voice because I'm laughing so much. But we're going to get this game on. All right, so in the last one, we found the... you good? So we found a way in the tunnels in the mine, and we're making our way there. So I'm taking it. You're going first. Through the tunnel.
Unless anybody is more sneaky and intends to go ahead.
You probably could fit through if you would like to go first.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
And I'll as you go into the caves, again, I'll just lean over and go, the Stormlord smiles on you. And you need to make a DC 10 charisma check.
DT. All right.
So Nick's,
charisma save, sorry.
So Nick's, as we go, you'll be scouting, and then you'll be coming back to have Carrig open up the way for you.
My negative charisma brought me to a whopping 5.
Yes, you have to smile for 1 minute.
No! It looks like the weirdest smile,
And then you just go into the dark. And then you just move off in the dark so they don't have to see it. That's what it is. You're like,
I pull my mask back out.
You do feel a calming presence as the Stormlord looks over you with guidance.
Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and send Indarna with you so that you can scout with Indarna.
Perfect.
All right. So you guys start making your way down this path. All right. It kind of weaves, it's moving, and the movement is looking like a kind of a, as you get going, a little snake pattern. You know how snake patterns move a little bit. They kind of, it's more like that instead of like one way or up, down. It's that snake weave as you're going across to go through there. As you come through, you kind of make your way, and as you're stopping, I need you to make some strength checks for me. Cool. As you go. Just do one at a time. No big deal. First one.
5 plus. Is it athletics or just straight check? Straight
check. Straight check.
13 for the first one.
All right. So the first one is the roughest one. So literally he gets there and Carrick's like,
I'll put my back into it and rage for a little bit.
Okay. All right. There you go. All right.
Much better. 23.
All right. So literally he's like, you see him, you're kind of like, hey, I need some help. He kind of walks up, and at first he's like, he thought it was going to be easy, and it isn't. And then he's like, And you see him push through, and he actually rolls and rolls through the next one. As he goes up a little bit further was another one. He rolls through both of them. It just knocks it open as he rolls through.
Because as he does, he grows from 8 feet to 16 feet and just pummels through.
So now you're bending down a little bit.
Absolutely.
In this tunnel, you're a little bit bent over as you're moving. As we're going forward, you start to move forward. Where's your, let's get your character. So as your one comes out, put yourself right at the end. Yep, coming out right there, because we're coming into the room, basically. So you're going into the open area.
So before we go in, I'm going to go ahead and summon Faye and bring up Cookie, my little Faye, who can come with us.
That's fine. You can. Does anybody want to do anything as you're making the way down? Because you can do any of that stuff as you're moving. Did you want to do anything?
Nix, how do you feel about bats?
Bats?
You okay with bats?
I love
a little
bats.
dark.
They're beautiful.
Great white bat is going to flurry over and just kind of find a place to hang on you.
In my little cloak.
Cool.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything before? I know you're doing that. You guys want to do anything beforehand?
I'm going to cast Jump on Nyx in case she needs to jump out of the way.
All right.
Good. I like it.
Beefy.
Emma, you doing anything? What is she
I
doing?
already cast shield before we were walking in here, so.
All right, well, you're ready for it.
Emmy
You got
wants to buff
You
as
got
much
your
as
shield ready. I got you. All right, so you guys are moving in. So, Nyx, you come out into the first kind of open room that you came at. You see the thing goes in, and it's you can tell it's an old mining room that probably was here before. If the thing collapsed, because you can see another way out of another regular mining way out the other side as you come in. As you get right there, roll a perception check for me.
We'll say the right ones have gone 1,
Very
2,
far back.
3. So just start 2
19.
19, all right. So you start to walk in, and that Trevor starts to come up. Everybody feels it, kind of. And then it goes down again. It's quiet as you come out. We're going to say that edge over there is where the door is to go into the pathway. As you go in, go ahead and move your way over. Are you doing anything as you go?
Just jump over.
I'm just going to try and stay stealthy if I can. But
Give me a stealth roll. Give me a stealth roll.
it.
You could do it because there's rocks traveled all over the place. You kind of go down below.
17 plus 8
Yeah.
for...
So literally you lose sight of her. She kind of goes in and...
I'll stay in the opening.
All right, you got it. Go
I'll
ahead and
wait
move him
right
up.
behind there.
Go ahead and move up.
Yep.
All right, you get about, keep going. You can go a little bit further. And right as you get there, the tremors come up again. This one is a little more localized. Doesn't feel like the same tremor you felt before, though. The other one shook everything. Now you feel, actually you two, kind of up front, feel the tremor because it's a little more localized as it shakes there. And as it does, are you doing anything else? What would you be doing as it does?
If I feel like something is about to surprise me, I'm going to go ahead and use the jump she provided to just try and assist in dodging.
Okay.
I feel
I'll give it to you.
Something's
I'll give it to you. It's no problem. So as you start making your way, go about 10 feet that way. And I have to grab what comes out.
Hey. The movie Tremors.
All right. Good, Mark. You got it? We're trying to set it up so you guys can see everything at home. All right. So I need Nyx to roll a dexterity save for me.
You got it.
With a +4. Or D4.
D4.
That was cocked.
And
I'm going to go ahead and use one of the donated D20s.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you.
No, I'm just joking. I'll use mine. No, I'm not. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So for me, that would be plus your 2, and a dexterity save is plus 8.
No, you're good.
30.
So, Martin, put that up there, underneath.
Gosh, it is Tremors.
All right, as that one comes up, right where she is, because you see, you're standing in the doorway, you see it? Yeah, because it's going to come up under her, but she's going to jump out of the way. She made her roll, and she had to jump.
Doing dope monk backflips out of the way.
Dope monk. So, how would you like that to look? And you can jump further because you had to jump on you. So I will let you move. You made the save. I'll let you jump out. You tell me what it looks like and where would you like to go?
Yeah, as the earth starts to come up, she's going to use that as leverage to jump up, flip, and she's then going to push off of the ceiling of the mine to come back down about 10, 15 feet away.
I love it. Go ahead and put yourself where you want it. Where would you like to be? Right there?
Yep.
All right, as this purple worm bust up with the mouth open, comes up under you. You do that flip, hand on top, come back down. You see it already. You see this worm kind of come up, and comes around, and it's looking right at you. Everybody roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Natural 20, Mr. Martin.
Hey!
Another.
That's
nice.
Oh, that's from 3 to 5. No natural 1 so far.
Ray and
amazing.
Got 20. You got 20. All right. What everybody else get?
14.
14. Who's that?
Me.
Mira.
All right. You got it.
Kerrig is at 16.
16.
The 10 was high above.
9.
Oh, and I'm 11.
I am Nick, so I'll be at 25, and Ray will be
25. Nice.
Who would like to go first? Who's your dexterity here? Who's got the higher dexterity?
You got a 9?
2.
No, I got a 9. Ray got a 9. Ray got a 9.
Ray got a
Got a 9. Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought
I'll
you
run
said
in
11.
while you're
All right.
getting your balance.
All right, you got it.
We just kind of
Excellent. Fantastic.
See where the worm's going to end up being. All right. It's actually saved me space, so even better. All right. All right. So Nix, you kind of see this. You feel it already. You said jump. Boom. Boom. You're down. Bam. What are you doing now? You see this worm kind of looking right at you as it comes around with the teeth.
I am going to unnecessarily use my Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport behind them.
You got it.
And when I reappear, I'm misty, almost translucent, and I take, I have resistance to all damage until the beginning of my next turn.
Yes, I love it.
That's my bonus action? Yes. Yep. And then for my action, I'm going to use... Is that good? It's where? Action. I've got it.
As you were like, wait, all of a sudden, you drop.
Hour of Reaping. So each creature within 30 feet will have to make a Wisdom save DC 14, or they're
He's got
frightened.
that purple worm. He's got all kinds of wisdom. Okay. Yeah, that's no. Go ahead.
So they will be
rolls a 1.
frightened.
Okay.
Frightened of me until the beginning of my next turn.
Oh, I call shenanigans. No, I'm just joking. Yes, absolutely. You got it. You got it.
And that's my turn.
All right. So basically, you come up, boom. You see this mist come around the outside. As it comes up on the other side, you down in your stance. He kind of turns around. You give him that, I guess,
blank stare. Blank stare.
My wife telling me to get out the trash, that kind of look, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go do that. And he kind of is like, all right, I'm leaving you alone. All right. So, who's next? Zeef. You guys can move. You guys are in there
move in.
able to act. I'll let you guys move into the cavern, no problem. So wherever you want to be, Zeef, you can do in the room. That's not a big deal because you guys were kind of moving up anyway.
Close enough. Crab, I'm gonna tell Snippy to run up beside Nyx. What he can see of her. And,
Right there?
sure.
All right. What you doing, buddy?
Backside.
Other side.
Yeah, I'm gonna Mind Sliver.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
18 int DC.
Yep. What is it off of?
1.
What's it off of? What's the stat it's off of?
Int.
Oh, you got it. He's real good at that too. Why'd I pick this creature? Wait a minute. Okay, no, I failed it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Take one damage.
Woo!
We're on our way.
Starting strong.
And, minus D4 on his next save.
You got it. You got it. All right. So we also have something special here, and this is the time I'm going to do it. So we do have. Don't forget unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
So what we're doing right now is we're giving these players, because somebody purchased it for the charity, and we appreciate everything that we're doing, because it's not really about the game, it's about us having fun and doing stuff for the charity. So what I'm going to do, they have 10 seconds, right, Sean? 10 seconds to decide who is going to be the DM for the next 30 seconds. Okay? Who would like to do it? All righty. So we'll be right back. Me and Martin are going to switch.
Oh boy.
30 or 10? I thought it was 30
No,
seconds.
10 seconds to decide. 30 seconds to play me. All right?
Not take
So I will move out of the way. I will let him move
you're
up.
playing Carrig?
Huh?
Are you Carrig for 30 seconds?
Do I get to?
Yeah. Just don't kill
I
it.
don't get to play much. I'm a DM. So, yes, I'd love to. So that's great. Fantastic. All right, so I will move. Give us a second.
This is my 7th year, so about 7 years ago, he was like, "Oh, you should do this. It's a good cause. Play games for 24 hours," and that's pretty much like the first time I ever streamed my entire life, and I was only doing it for Extra Life. But also, like, I've gone to Seattle Children's Hospital when I was in high school. When I did Extra Life, I chose to support Seattle Children's because of how great they are. They're really good to the kids.
Hey Jack, what presidents are in Mount Rushmore? George Washington. Abraham Lincoln.
I had physicians coming at me all over the place saying, we have to go and do an emergency C-section. And my wife, Janae, looked at me and she said, holy smokes, we're parents. I saw that they were being resuscitated and went flying into the NICU.
Jack was in the NICU for 89 days. I stayed there for 101 days. 89 days. Yes, that's what I just said. Okay.
Jack went through emergent surgery, had a bowel resection, and an ileostomy placed. Barrett continued to be our low-key little 24-weeker, learning how to try and breathe. Both of the boys required little heart surgeries. Right here in this spot. I am now a pediatric nurse, Children's Miracle Network hospital, supplies, machinery, and beds, and basic things that helped my boys stay alive. My favorite thing is I have complete strangers who donate, and that has affected my family.
Well, we fight sometimes. Yeah, and then we kind of get along after those days.
Infinite cosmic power. This is amazing. So, real quick, we're going to go back to Jeremy, since it was technically my turn coming up. So, Carrig.
Hey, it's me. So, he's got a bigger head than me, so I have to hold this on. I'm sorry. I'm going to rage.
Yes. when he does, he shouts, "I am the storm," because he's been hitting the gym.
And I haven't.
Let's go.
That was perfect timing then, because I didn't want to do that. All right. So as I rage, Carrig turns into this mini as he grows. And the lightning takes effect.
Absolutely.
As he starts to spark all over. He is going to, first of all, he's going to, man, this is my wish to play this guy. I should have some fun here. I'm going to take that javelin of lightning. As he puts it on the thing, I'm going to have that light up from his hands as the lightning goes down. And let loose the javelin of lightning as before he runs in. He's going to chunk it first.
So, okay, go for it. You're the player. Absolutely.
I'm going to throw it. I'm going to use one of my 20s.
Okay. Do you have something to take notes with? I don't see a pen.
No, I get it in my head.
I'm chunking
it. Okay, cool.
It's one monster. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're good.
So it's 4d6 plus 2d6, but it's maximized because Carrig is a Tempest Cleric.
Yep.
So your whatever
30?
6d6 is 36 plus 66.
Plus 66. Jeez. Yes. Yes.
You got the control too? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
22 plus the, we had it again. So the 22
and I forgot, you do have to hit. So do you go reckless or not?
Oh, of course I will.
Of course, Carrick always attacks recklessly.
If you play a barbarian, you go reckless all the time. Just
Plus,
let you know.
plus,
All right.
plus 10 to your hit roll.
Unless you're crawled, then you're soothsaying.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Plus 10.
Yeah, got it. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
With advantage.
There's a 1.
With advantage.
Thank goodness. I rolled a 1. And then I rolled a 5.
Oh.
Doesn't hit.
And there's a reason why
This character
Jeremy
always hits when he plays in my game.
So, if you wouldn't mind, move towards the purple worm. And as DM, I'll take my 30 seconds from now, since I get to actually attack.
Well, I was going to use a 20 to hit.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, that's
my
why I
bad.
did that.
Never mind. In
No, I
that
was gonna
case,
hit with the 20.
it's just flat
I'm trying
70.
to get rid of him before we get to the big fight.
Yeah, there you go.
72 points of damage.
72?
Yes. Bam.
Oh my.
Sorry, that's 72 plus his strength of now 10, so 82.
82.
Is it
Some of
dead?
that.
Cool.
Is it
Excellent.
dead?
No, it is. It has a javelin that sticks in it for a little bit of time, and then magically it teleports back to his hand.
As he runs in.
Oh my.
Absolutely. Awesome.
Bonus action movement. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Excellent. The purple worm looks, if such a word can be described to a worm, I don't know if it has eyes. It menacingly goes at Carrick, and he attacks.
Got it.
And I'm also going to use a natural 20.
I like it.
Go, DM.
I like it.
Carrick takes 18, 36 plus 9.
All right. 45. Gotcha.
But halved.
Halved. Yep, because I'm raging.
And then he's immune to poison, so he ignores the poison condition.
Nice.
And then the second action is to try and bite. D20 is here.
Yep.
18 plus something.
Should be right on there. It's up here. Under the attacks. Right up the top.
DM is hard.
Yes, DM's hard, especially when you get thrown into it.
Injured significantly.
What is your armor class?
I don't have a clue.
It is probably not higher than 27.
No, it's not 27, sure. 25.
Right, make a dexterity save. You do have advantage on this because Carrick is a raging barbarian.
That's a 6. And then a, ooh, man, I'm rolling bad. All right, that's good. 9.
All right, well, you fail. So you take 3d8. Is there an 8 in here? And I don't feel bad about doing this to myself. 1. I can't even read that. What is this dice? 7, 8 total. Plus 6 is 14 plus 9.
Nice.
And that's it. Plus 9. Yep.
How much damage?
Bite damage. And then Carrick is
23 halved, so it's going to be 12 plus the...
Yes, he is swallowed by the worm.
6.
Yes. Disappears
Welcome
inside.
to my game.
We'll swap back.
Wow, that was worth my time. Thank you. All right.
I am the greatest DM ever.
For these kids that are like not having the best time of their lives right now. They're having to fight scary diseases, scary illnesses, some of them more rare than others. And we just do everything we can to help fundraise.
Oh, hi there. Time for Extra Life again? Wait, what is Extra Life? Seriously? Extra Life is a charity gaming fundraiser. We play games to raise money for local children's hospitals. Extra Lifers around the world have raised more than $100 million since 2008, and all because of people like you. So what are you waiting for? Donate to Extra Life to help kids like me.
To the Extra Life community, thank you so much for helping kids like me treated at the Alchemy Health Center and TMN hospitals.
Since 2008, Extra Lifers have raised millions of dollars to help kids treated at 170 children's hospitals in the U.S. and Canada. Those funds go directly to the hospital.
Oh, look at me. I'm back in my chair. It's cool. It's good. Now I know why I don't play much. I roll terrible. All right. All right. So
just keep rolling.
You're going to. All right. That was the worm's turn. So Mirabella, this is your turn.
So I'm going to cast one of my brand new spells that I haven't done before, which is Ray of Sickness. Yes.
Okay. All right.
So it's basically going to send a sickening greenish energy toward the creature within range and an arranged spell attack. So let's see what I roll. That would be a 19.
That hits.
Okay.
Plus 11 is 30.
11. Woo! And then the damage is
2d8.
Thank you.
Non-bees are, you notice that they seem to be kind of moving with less energy.
3 and 7.
You got it.
I think there's a condition on it. Constitution saving throw of 19.
Ooh, that's his best one, though. At least. Oh, he made it. Okay. Yeah, he's at 26. his cons is his best one. So, but how do you make it look? What is it? The greenness comes out, kind of surrounds him.
It's basically a greenness that you can tell it kind of like a sickening and poisoned.
Okay.
So it's like.
Kind of wraps around him.
Yeah, and
as it does, you see it start to pop.
He didn't fail. He didn't actually get poisoned.
Okay.
He
it starts to pop. It's just a zit. It's cool. All right. All right. It's all good.
Looking zit.
You want to stay where you're at, or would you like to move?
No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
You got it. All right, Ray. It's your turn next. Ray's turn. Yep.
Okay, I got a 30 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Her trademark run to the farthest corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away. And then I'm gonna attack it with my oath bow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so roll to hit. 11 plus 10, 21.
Okay, I hit.
Okay.
And it's just a worm that's a big one.
D8. So that's a 6 plus 5.
11.
So 11. And then I also have the Colossal Slayer that allows them to.
Absolutely.
Shoot. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 if it's below its maximum.
Absolutely.
So it was 11 plus 9. Is it plus 5? Or is it just
plus 4?
Plus 4. Okay.
15 total.
15 right now, and then I get to attack again?
Yes, you get a second attack.
Do it to it.
All right. Same thing. 15 plus, so 25.
Miss.
What? 5
plus
5, so 10.
Another 10.
Yep. Sweet.
10 points?
Yep.
Oh, you got it. As you land 2 of them in there, what do you make it look like? Go ahead, do it to it.
She just pulls back and just shoot, shoot.
2 of them right in the side. Bam, bam. Actually catches him as he's moving around. All right, Emmy, your turn.
Emmy's gonna have a little fun with the new spell too.
Okay, I like it.
Fireball.
No, I'm not fireballing the party. I'm not that drunk yet. Emmy's gonna throw. I don't know how to say it. Snowball Storm.
Ooh.
She's gonna aim it on this side of the worm so it doesn't hit.
Okay.
He's inside the worm.
He's inside.
It's not gonna hit the other side.
You got it.
All right. So, and she's gonna throw at 3rd level. Okay, I got an 18 plus 13.
Okay.
So I think I hit.
That hits. They gave me the 8th level, people. I don't know what to do.
Hey, we're not all 8th level.
What this is.
Yeah,
There's 2 6th level.
Yeah, I'm a 6.
She's gonna do.
It'll be 8 after this, because thank you to all the charity events that we're all going to be going up. So thanks a lot. Next month's game is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. She's gonna use Metamagic and re-roll 3 dice.
You got it.
Which is better. So that is 30. Wow. 30.
Excellent.
So how you make this look when this snowball comes out? What are you doing?
Oh,
How you make
Emmy
it look?
likes to spin. So she's just going to kind of spin around once, and there's a snowball, and spin around twice, a snowball.
Okay.
And then she'll turn the other way, spin around the other way.
And throw snowballs.
And then one more time.
You look like you're doing your own dance in the corner in the dark. It's
She's
cool.
throwing.
Not that I did that back in the day. I know. Okay.
And she's kind of good at it, so the snowballs are going to hit higher, lower, middle, side. You know, they're going to hit different places. So
Okay. No, you got it. So
Puffs
the
of
snowballs
snow.
hit, boosh, as the worm's kind of moving around to get gauge on everything. The snowballs hit him in the side, the impact, bam, bam. The worm starts to turn. Still there, though.
Oh, you made the worm dance. Nice.
We're at Nick's. Back to you.
I'm gonna punch him.
Punch him good.
Punch away.
Make him regurgitate me.
Good.
I will try. 8 plus.
He took a bunch of damage. Does
16?
he get a bad stomach upset?
Not yet.
Does
Not
a,
his turn yet.
does a 16 hit the worm?
16 misses.
Wow.
All right, I got a miss. Yeah.
Hey, woo, go
Second
Jeremy.
attack. I rolled a natural 1.
Hey, that's $5 for charity.
Charity!
There's an upside to rolling a natural 1 in this game.
That's why I did it.
All right, so
job.
as the natural 1, I'm going to say you actually did hit it, and you're inside it. And what are you using?
I'm fisticuffing right now.
All right, roll some damage for me.
All right.
Just one, not both of them, just one. Just roll damage for one hit.
That is also a 1, so I'm doing great. 1 plus 5 for a total of 6.
All right, so half that. So
three.
you feel like this.
Half the damage of the 1.
It's like
You hear from inside. Oh,
It's like a little massage
With my fist.
with my fist.
like all right. Anything else? You would like to-
That's it.
All right, Zeef, your turn.
Zeef's
I've
going to
missed
move up a
everything.
little between Ray and the purple dragon.
Short arms.
What would you like to do?
Gonna have Scrap,
Yeah.
Warforged, reach down. I'm gonna drop a 2-pound shot into his hand.
Yep.
Points at the ceiling, opens his hand and rolls in. Aims at the purple worm. Just kind of above the bulge, more towards the mouth.
Yep.
Thump. Catapult.
Nah.
nice.
18 dex. Please.
All right, you got it.
Dex. Hopefully this thing is not very dexterous.
He's not. I guess because he's so big. All right, no, he did not make it. He did not make it. You can roll your damage.
22.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. All right, bonk. Yes, you do it. Bam, it hits the side. You feel it up above you actually hit impact, but he's still there. Would you like to move around a little bit?
I moved. I'm good.
Okay. All right. It's your turn. You're inside.
This is going to get really interesting. Carrig, as our Tempest Cleric, has an ability called Wrath of the Tempest. So inside the worm, a storm starts brewing.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
it has disadvantage on its attacks until the start of my next turn.
Very nice. Very nice.
And also,
Very nice. He gets a belly.
it needs
he has
to
a little
move-
bit upset stomach. I got it.
it's hard to digest
Yeah.
the lightning.
Starts burping a little bit.
From inside the creature, Carrig yells, "I am the storm!" And I try to attack it twice.
I love it. Go with it.
If I'm attacking recklessly, but I'm
It'd be regular.
restrained or blinded, it would just be a flat roll.
Flat roll.
So the
Flat
first
roll.
attack is a 15.
15 misses.
Second attack is a 15 plus 10, so 25.
That hits.
Excellent.
Yep.
We'll throw the Storm Strike into this. So
got it.
that is 4.
Got it.
2d6 plus 2d6 is 4d6. 6 and 3 is 9. Plus 2 and 1 is 12. Plus 10 is 22.
Very nice.
This is all lightning damage, by the way.
I got it. Cool. It's a good hit. Boom. All right, it
It's
actually
actually
is.
done.
It's his turn next. So I need you to make a con save for me.
Con save? 15. Actually, I'll use my inspiration, one of many. 18 plus Constitution of 4 is 22.
All right. So at the beginning of his turn,
Thank you, inspiration.
after he gets, it looks like he's burping a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's like, "Wah!" Shoots you right out. Put you down over there prone. About 10 feet away from him somewhere. There you go. Basically, you shoot out of the mouth, as you do. And then he'll only get one swing. So he will, as he spits you out, he kind of turns around and he'll have disadvantage, but he's going to go at Nyx, who's on the other side of him.
He has disadvantage because I have a cloak of displacement.
Yeah, he's got disadvantage because he made his stomach upset.
Does that mean if
Double
you get
disadvantage.
double disadvantage?
He's singing in triple here. He's trying to hit, okay? All he wants to do is eat, and he's not doing good. All right. So it literally comes down to, like that and comes down to get you with a bite, and you're like, you just do Do you do a roll? Do you do a jump?
With my cloak, he's almost seeing multiple images, so I just have to do a little, just a little cool
Do that Lord of the
slide.
Rings thing where the rocks
Oh,
coming down
yep.
and you just go like this. you
Cool
step over.
slide.
Bang,
Absolutely.
All right, that's cool. All right, yeah, he missed. All right, Mira, your turn.
So I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast him twice.
Yes.
That's not nice.
Well, you know.
Okay, cool. Sorry, who? If the thing hits, yeah.
You're the 11. Wait.
Plus 11.
22 hit
Yep.
and 16 hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay, so the 11 hit.
6 plus whatever your modifier is. What's your proficiency bonus?
D10 plus 5?
6 plus 2.
My brain just like left my body. That's the wrong dice.
The first one you picked up was right.
The other one.
That one.
Yep.
You got it.
6 plus 2 plus
3 plus
5.
5. No, 8 points of damage.
You got it.
And then Cookie is gonna go ahead, who's my little fae, is gonna go ahead and teleport over.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna go ahead and take 2 strikes too.
Go with it.
Hopefully.
Yep.
And when she attacks, remember, she has advantage on the attacks.
Okay. So
creature of the
11
fae.
or 14. Did 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
14, was that with your plus 11?
Does she get my plus 11?
Yeah, she does.
Okay. So 24 for the first one, and then 4 for the next one. So that one did not hit, but so then go ahead.
One
and,
did, yep.
1.
So that's 1d6
Yep.
plus
That's the wrong
7
dice. Okay. 4 plus 7 is 11.
points of force damage, and then roll 1d6 again. 2 points of slashing damage.
You got it.
Nice.
Her damage is complicated.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
You're good. No big deal. You're good.
And she cackles.
And she
goes up and
cackles.
cackles and then
And she basically hits and then just teleports away.
you got it. You got it. All right,
And that
I
was my
like it.
turn.
You got it. Ray, it's your turn again.
You gonna hit again?
It's your turn again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Shoot him.
I'm gonna continue
Shoot that bow.
moving 5, 10, 15 as far away as I
Secure those corners.
Yes.
Doors and corners.
Yep, absolutely not. I'm just gonna
Like
shoot
it.
Shoot him with my oath bow.
You got it.
So 5. Oh, that's 15. That does not hit.
And then your second attack.
Second attack.
Let's go.
There you go.
That's a 23.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so this one?
Yep.
All right.
As you pull it back,
So 7 plus 5, and then the colossal. 7 plus 5.
12. 17 points of
17 points. Nice hit. As the worm starts to look pretty bad, actually, it's starting to spurt as the arrow goes in one. You see them kind of coming out on the other side. All right, Emily.
Yeah. He kind of enjoyed those snowballs.
Yep.
So she's gonna throw them again.
Do it. You're still doing your dance around there, doing the twist spin.
Winter
You got it.
Wonderland.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Emmy, do it.
It turns out it's supposed to be a dex saving throw.
Yeah, he's not good.
I'm gonna need
He's not good. Go ahead and roll your damage.
you need to sing Frozen while you're.
Let it go.
Go away.
And all of a sudden,
Go away.
You don't
Banjo
want me
comes
to
out.
sing.
He's singing too. It's
You
cool.
don't want me to sing.
And in the distance,
Okay.
we hear yodeling.
Is
Oh.
28 damage.
28 damage. All right. How you want to make it look?
Yeah.
Emmy loves this. Okay, so she is, since she's being really kind of brave, she's gonna like throw the snowball and dance toward him, and kind of like, ba-ching, ba-ching, ba-ching.
Those are the sounds.
Ba-ching. And
He's like, I'm not dying to this. Ba-ching, ba-ching, ba-ching.
As a matter of fact, you are.
As he shrinks down as the last one hits.
covered in snow.
All right. So literally, you can push him down. He goes down as Emmy throws the snowballs and takes him down. As that happens, there's like a calm in the mind. And we're going to move ahead a little bit. And I'm only doing this, guys, because I want to make sure I can hand off to the other DM that's going to come up and pick up the story later on. So we're going to jump ahead just a little bit, not to ruin the story, but I'm going to take them back because they're going to go see Banjo now. So I'm going to take you back outside so you can meet Banjo, and then we'll go on to the next step. Do we need another break, or no? We good, or go keep going? All right, because I want to make sure that I can hand off to the other DM because the other DM's coming in at 2 o'clock to keep this going, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope we are. We love it. It's a lot of fun. Thank you for everything you're doing for the charity. Means a lot to us. Like I said, just stay with us, have a ball. We're going to be here all day doing this. It's going to be great. And like I said, hang around. But I'm going to move us ahead a little bit. So give me the worm. That didn't sound good, but we'll do them jokes later. But all right, as I move on. All right, so you guys, after you finish the worm, you kind of make your way. That's our guy right there, the crab.
The flying crab.
All right, there's the crab. As you make your way back outside, Banjo is still sitting down by Yodelanda's grave. As he's sitting down there, you do see Undine came up, and she's sitting next to him right now. And he's actually got his big arm, kind of like, she's like sitting in his hand, basically, as he's kind of scoop her. And they're both sitting there, and she's got like her head on his shoulder. And she's crying a little bit too as he's just holding her. And it's just a funny appearance as you see a big giant kind of patting the back of this little kid that is sitting there as you guys come back down the way. And he sees you coming and he kind of puts her down and he stands up. What did you find?
A worm.
As Carrig is covered in presumably intestine and gore.
Some big worm thing, and Emmy killed it.
Thank you. And as he does, he reaches over, he gives you the keg that's what's left in the keg that you guys brought. He hands it over to you. He hands it over to you. He goes, I'm so happy that you avenged my Yodelanda. I appreciate it. How can I help you? You guys have went out of your way for me.
Well, I took some damage. You don't happen to be a healer, do you?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, it's okay.
It was our honor to help avenge.
But what brought you into town? What brought you my way?
Right.
That's a good question. What did bring us here? I don't remember.
We're looking for the monolith. Ingrid told us to come here because we were meeting a contact.
Oh.
With the monomaterial.
Remember they told you that the other group that was in town came up this way. They don't know exactly where it is?
Yep.
You can ask Banjo, though.
Okay.
Eric doesn't remember.
Banjo kind of knows around
Banjo,
there.
was there a group that came up here before and started messing with things?
Yes, and I do not know if they left yet. It was right about the same time the tremors started. They are at the mine over there, and he points down where you guys are. There's another path that goes up, and you can see it going to another mine that kind of where you can enter another mine at. He goes, they were up that way, not very friendly, but kind of. I haven't seen them since they came in.
How many of them?
It was 10 of them.
10?
I think. I don't count very well.
Anything stand out? Oh, yeah. Anything stand out about them?
They did not want to
Big,
talk.
small?
Yodelanda tried to say hi to him, but they didn't want to say hi.
Yeah.
Did they seem heavily armed?
They had weapons on them.
Okay. Not as big as Carrig?
You guys can handle yourself if you took care of the creature. I appreciate it. But they are up that way. I wish I could do more. They are that way, though, if you want to go look.
Let's go look.
Yeah.
We're going to
Sounds
take
like it.
off.
All right, we're moving right along here, guys. See, usually we're having fun joking and laughing and that as the night goes along.
Emmy's back
I
on her-
got to move along a little bit tonight so I can hand off. So
Sorry about your dead wife.
Emmy's back on the unicorn, trotting along.
Excellent tact.
actually, as you come up with the unicorn, Emmy, Undine jumps up. Okay, she's a little kid. Imagine a little girl seeing a unicorn for the first time.
Yeah.
So, but
let
it's
her
a
ride
spectral
it.
one, so she goes to hug it, and it goes right through.
Yeah.
And she's like, as it goes right through, she's like, is it real?
In my head.
I wish I had that in my head. And you see her kind of do that Star Wars look like she's trying to think, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. Use the Force. Use the Force.
Maybe later I'll take you for a ride.
All right.
I'm gonna take a quick moment just to pray to the Stormlord and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
You got it. Anybody can, if there's anything out of action, out of game that you want to do as we're going to the...
I rolled an 8 on my D8.
There you go.
I'll take
If
it.
anybody wants to do something, you can do it as your way.
Do you need any more healing? I got cure wounds as well.
Oh yeah, yes please.
Yeah, I'll cast
I took some damage during that fight.
Go ahead and roll for it, because I don't know what to do for it. I'll just cast wounds.
Is it just Cure Wounds?
Yeah, 1d8.
Plus your spell casting wisdom? Oh, 0.
It's not.
Oh, another 6. That's awesome.
There you
go.
Can you eat every bit helps?
Would a cookie help?
Where are you at this point?
I already ate my cookie earlier.
All right, Martin, for the next one, can you grab those two? Because I'm going to take it off, because this one's going to be a little bigger.
How,
Those two. Yeah, you can take them off.
How far back
Just hand
are
them
you,
to me. I'll
Carrie?
put them over here. Thank you.
Carrie, how unhealed are you?
Thank you.
Doing much better now.
He's got 30 points he's shy of. So if you have a lot.
No, I'm not 30. I haven't added my healing yet.
Okay. You're at regular?
All right, so as you guys move into the new mine that you're going on, this looks like a normal mine that has been carved out that people are working in, and you're making your way down. I'm taking it you're still doing the scouting?
Yep.
Roll a stealth roll for me.
You got it.
No, Emmy's at the back if you're doing stealth.
What's that?
I said Emmy's at the back if you're doing stealth.
Yeah.
15.
I'm almost fully healed.
Moving along. This time it kind of
I
moves.
have
It's a
healing
regular
potions.
mine and shaft. You kind of
You
move.
were
You can
okay.
see the poles that they put up as they're going.
Uh-huh.
It goes probably a half a mile to a mile as it's traveling through as you go. You start to come out into a room. I'm going to set up the room right now, guys. Give me 2 seconds.
Commercial break.
I still have one more spell slot.
I have a lot.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I have 2 more spell slots.
The room.
Oh, I had a second level. I didn't realize that I had. Yeah. But I've got spike growth and the misty step.
I need to spend 1 sorcery point. Or 2. All right, I have Death Ward if anybody needs it.
All right. So as you kind of make your way around, you
Take an action.
open into a room. This is a room that actually is huge, and you can tell this was some kind of makeshift, maybe lab, maybe storage, maybe workroom. You see regular tables. They do have books and stuff around them, and you see of a piece of equipment that looks like some kind of mining equipment that you've never seen before, sitting in the side, and you can see where it's drilled. You can see like a hole going out to one side and a hole going out the other side. So, and you can tell this is the apparatus that did it. Whatever this is, was whatever they were using to go through here. You do see, as you come through, you see books. There is books on the different tables still there. You do see some, on one of the tables from where you are, you can see some plants, which are a little weird. They're like in little vials, and they're out there, and there's like overgrown kind of plants on there a little bit over that table as you look from where you are. That's what you see when you come in a room. What would you like to do?
I'm still going to be a little stealthy, move further into the room. I'm trying to see if I see any monomaterial or this group, which I'm assuming is mono.
You got it. So take your character, and we'll move it down the side, and then everybody else can come in this corner right here. That'll work, because right in that corner.
Corner.
She's going in the room. You guys are kind of following. Eric, you can be right behind. Yeah, like going in after her, because I know you'd be following. All right. All right, so you start to make your way. What way are you going? You going to follow the wall, go to the tables?
Staying on the closer to the wall side.
You got it. So you start making your way, and you see that first table that has the, there's like little vials with like plants, like pieces of plants. It looks like they're rotted. They've been sitting there for a little while. You see some papers. You see some papers down the way. It looks like some ledgers and stuff are sitting on the other side. And as you start to go, the tremor comes up again. This time, the tremor is not localized. It's not the tremor you felt before with the worm. This one is the tremor that you guys have felt before. The whole mind is moving a little bit.
Do I detect any magic?
You do not detect any magic as you get to the outside. You look around the outside, you don't detect any magic. The machine is something that doesn't have any magic radiating it for him. It's some kind of machinery that you haven't seen before, though.
Okay.
It kind of catches your attention as you see it, just being the way you are. You're like, wow, that's a pretty impressive machine. I don't really know how it's worked. You know, it would actually probably impress you.
I'm intrigued. It's mechanical.
Are you guys going to stay in? Are you going to walk in? The tremor kind of subsides.
I'll wait and hold for your go. I'll be ready to go whenever you.
Okay.
Whatever you decide to do.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll keep going. And I don't see any people at this point.
You don't see anybody in the room. And as you know enough to be like, you can tell it's been a little while since anybody's been here. You can start to see the dust on the papers on the top and stuff as you go. So you can tell there hasn't been anybody in the area for a little while.
Gotcha.
As you go.
Okay.
You make it to the next one, the one that had the ledgers on it as you're making your way around. You start to, are you going to look through them?
Yeah. If they're of importance, I'll do the good old slide it into the bug.
You start like just real quick flipping. Roll a perception roll for me.
No. 5. My
inspiration?
Oh, sure. I'll use my inspiration.
There you go. Let's use them.
Thank you, donators.
Let's use them.
13 plus
That's good.
6, 19 total.
You flip through, and you see some kind of, it looks like to you some kind of mining thing that they were delivering something to Waterdeep at the docks, Waterdeep. Something to Monomaterial. Looks like they were looking for something. From what you're seeing, it says delivery dates. There's like didn't find. You do see. I forgot his name. You see that. So definitely you see where something's getting delivered to the docks in Waterdeep. And as you do, that tremor comes up again. It starts to go. Starts to go real heavy this time. What's the matter?
It's good. I'm loving it.
So as the tremor comes up, you all kind of are following on the wall, and you turn to look to the other wall, and you see the wall basically on the other side come to life as it tears out, and you see this creature.
Holy!
My lord.
From the other side. As he comes out of the wall, and you realize this is the creature that is making the tremors across the mines as he comes out. You need to up a little bit, you can't see him.
I'm gonna just put him in front of the camera for a little bit so people can see the wonderful deliciousness.
There you go. So that's what came out, so you guys see.
Oh boy.
That's what came out of the wall.
That is a big fist.
All right. So you see that as the wall comes down, and he starts to walk across, and you already know everybody's like, all right, this is what's making the...
As soon as that thing comes out of the wall, it's time to drink a potion.
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
And then...
A natural 20 again.
Hey!
Guess what? I got a natural 22.
Hey!
Time. You want to do what we talked
Up to 7.
Just let you know. Okay.
I got. What do you have? So next will be at a 25.
Show off.
Thank you.
So, Ray, you might want to drink a certain potion right now.
Yeah, I'm going to drink a potion. Do you want to drink your potion?
Drink your potion.
Sure.
I didn't prepare
You got it.
the sheet, but we can.
I've got a sheet printed out if you want it.
Okay, who got... I got a natural 20. What does everybody got here?
I got
Initiative
20.
order, or we just-
21.
What is the potion
Come
called?
on, and we got 20.
So I'm going to go ahead and drink a little potion of Dragon's Majesty. And that is, of course, thanks to a very generous donation.
Yes.
Rhea, what'd you
All
get?
of your generous donations give us a
What'd you get?
legendary
6.
item.
Mirabellis, what'd you get?
D20.
21.
I get 21.
Everybody got 20. I'm putting everybody up there. What was yours? Was real high though. But you all...
25.
Yeah, I was
Do
gonna
you
say.
need our decks?
All right.
I'm little, but I can
19.
throw
Eric, what'd you
far
get?
and wide.
21.
Everybody up. Okay, be that way. Yeah. I'm gonna make Ray feel good. Watch me. I'm gonna roll mine. All right, let me roll mine. I'll make Ray feel good.
Roll a 1. That would be good because then more money for charity.
Absolutely.
As 2
Next.
dragons appear on the map, Kerrig also grows to a formidable 64 feet tall.
All right, so we will go back into this. We're going to take a quick break for the charity. We're going to take a little bit of a break here. We'll get back for this. We'll explain what really just happened. We'll go through everybody. We're going to have a lot of fun on this last one. So we'll take a break.
Okay.
62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute.
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in University Hospital's Rainbow Babies and Children's because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
To change kids' health means to fundraise by playing video games or tabletop games for these kids that are like not having the best time of their lives right now. They're having to fight scary diseases, scary illnesses, some of them more rare than others, and we just do everything we can to help fundraise.
What's up, Extra Life? I'm so inspired to hear about all you're doing to help sick and injured kids treated in your local community, and the fact that you guys are playing games to help these kids is it's amazing on many levels. It's fun, but it's also making such a huge impact. So congrats on the millions of dollars raised today, and good luck with the rest of game day, and break a leg. Do you say break a leg when you're playing games? Probably not. That's more of an actor thing. Okay, just have fun.
My name's Eric Sears. I live in Ottawa and I'm treated at CHIA for type 1 diabetes. My favorite part of my children's hospital is the doctors, nurses, and educators. When I show up to my checkups, I get high fives and hugs, and they're so supportive. They're just awesome. Did you know that 62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute? That's a lot of kids that need help. Join Extra Life to help kids like me.
All right, we're back. And I got to say, this has been fantastic. And I'm glad you hang out with us all morning. Please give to the charity. Come on up to Newark. We're going to be here all day, days and nights. Come on out. Enjoy us. Great people. We have a great community here. Everybody's friendly. Come on out. Talk to us if you want to. We're looking for more things to do to help charity. Let us know. Let us know. We're going to be here all day. I'm actually playing some games later, just going to have some fun. If anybody's up here, please come on up. Talk to me. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to talk. And thanks to Days Night for hosting us, and give to the charity if you can. All right. So we just found out what the main creature was. It was actually causing the major troubles in the mines here in Fandelver. And it came out. We did a couple things real quick, but we're going to do them on their turn so you can understand really what happened. Because we kind of did them fast, but it was really out of turn. And we'll do it in turns. That way you can see what really happened to everything. All right, so we're going to start with Nix. As he comes through the wall, you're the first one. What would you like to do?
I've got 45 feet of movement normally, so I'm pretty sure I can make it. And then another 30 feet to teleport with my bonus action.
Do whatever you want. What would you like?
I'm going to move right up next to our beautiful troll friend, and I'm going to punch a troll.
Punch that troll.
Go.
Punch that troll.
I'm going to punch the troll. I'm going to use, because that was a natural one, if you want to count it.
We'll count it.
But I'm going to use my other nat 20.
You got it.
The power of charity.
You got it.
Of charity.
You got it.
So, for my first flurry of blows, 8, so that'll be 8 plus 5. Help me math, good mathing people.
10, 11, 12, 13.
And then plus 6.
And you maximized your first dice roll?
Yes, that was 8.
Awesome.
19.
So 19 on my first punch.
Very nice.
Awesome.
And I have a wonderful legendary item due to charity as well.
Awesome.
And I'm going to use one of its charges. It's a blood fury tattoo. So you see underneath.
It's a furry tattoo? That's
furry tattoo.
Now go ahead.
Pronouncing words correctly is important. It's
That's
a
cool.
blood fury tattoo.
I got you.
So underneath her black clothing, you start to see like this red glow shine where she's pinned in the tattoo up her chest and neck. And that lets me add an extra, let's see, 4d6 damage.
Woo! Punch that troll. That's my new saying. I'm going to say that all week. It's great.
You. Not good rolls. A total of 8 extra damage.
That's all right.
All right.
But it looked cool.
It looked amazing. Totally worth it.
All right. Second attack. Ooh. Don't think that's hitting. 11?
No.
All right. And then I'm going to spin my first key point, and I'm going to flurry of blows. So 2 more.
You got it.
2 more punches.
You got it.
Punch.
18 plus 8, so 26.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and do the second one. And a 19 plus.
Yes.
So both of these hit for...
You got it.
I'm just imagining like the big giant troll, and she's just coming out.
She's like doing his toenail.
And
It's
he
pretty
doesn't
cool.
even notice.
Yeah.
He's just like.
He's trimming his toenail up. It's real cool. It's actually perfectly edged now.
I love it.
That is 16, and I'm going to do another from my tattoo, roll another 46 to add to
You
it.
got it. Do it to it. I love it.
If you move,
I love it.
A little better for
you will get advantage,
Go, Nick Snow.
which you can absolutely.
And another 12 points of damage on top of that.
All right, you got it. You got it. Very nice.
That is my
so as you
turn.
run up, you're chipping the rocks away from his toenail. Bam, 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 bam. Rocks start coming off him.
Shining
All right,
it up. Little
Emmy,
pedicure.
your turn.
Emmy is gonna cast Fireball. I think it'll make it across there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And it's
Easily.
a dex saving throw.
You got it. You got it. Can you
18.
Can you spell sculpt it, or she's in the area too? Or are you putting it on this side? Put it on this side.
I'm gonna put it on
You
his
got it.
fist.
I don't mind if it hits me.
Up in the air.
I rolled a natural 20.
What?
I rolled a natural 20. Hey! I made his dex, so it's half damage.
For the
I have a
charity.
20.
Oh!
No. It's a dexterity save for me on
Okay.
a fireball.
Okay.
Another
Half damage.
donation that was made.
Roll your damage.
I have silvery barbs.
Yes!
So I'm gonna silvery barbs that natural and 20, and then I get.
You give advantage to somebody else.
I'll give advantage to Ray.
You got it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I will still count.
You just it hit anyway. I just took
We'll still
less
count
damage
the
to
natural
make
20
save.
for purposes of donations.
Go ahead.
All right. All right. Somebody do math here. That one. I still need 2 more, so that's
17.
no. 5, 10,
That's right.
15, 15 and 8 plus another 2,
23.
plus another 8.
You got it.
31.
31. Got you.
41.
All right, so as you move out, fireball goes in. Emmy, do you spin or anything? What are you doing? Of
course I
You always got flair when you do this. I gotta ask.
Of course I spin.
All right, so the fireball comes out, hits on the other side. You're on the other side there. Nix, you see the fireball come out on the other side though. It hits the wall, catches him on the one side, goes across the rocks, and it comes back. You see some of the rocks smoking a little bit, but he's still there. All right. Mirabellis, now you're going to turn into your dragon because we
Yes,
didn't really
so I have
do-
turned into this beautiful dragon, which I don't know, hopefully you all can see it. And so I'm going to go ahead and do a multi-attack because it's a adult time dragon.
You got it.
So 16 plus 13 hits.
Roll again for the d20 because you do have advantage on these.
8.
Look, fishing for 20s.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
19.
Plus 13.
It hits. It hits.
That's okay.
I just lost the dice. I
take
just
this
need
one
another
instead.
dice, sorry.
1 bite.
18. Wow.
3 hits.
3 hits.
Very nice.
Woo! So then it's 2d6 for everyone.
2d6 plus 7.
4 and 5, 9.
Plus 7 is 16 force, and then again.
For the first one, 5. 3.
8 plus 7 is 15.
3. And 6.
9 plus 7 is 16. That was just the force damage. That's half the damage. Do all of that again, and it's going to be physical
1.
slashing.
5.
6 and 7 is 13 slashing.
3.
Just add it all up. I don't know why you keep telling me numbers.
2.
Just add it all up.
3 and 2 is
Make it easy.
5, and 7 is 11, 13.
2.
They both get tired. They sit down for a
5.
minute.
14.
It's date
So
night.
What was the total there, Blue?
it's going to be 72, 78, 79, 82 or 83. I don't have
got
the
it.
exact.
You got it. I'm
Close
all right.
enough.
Yep, I got it.
Hand grenades and horseshoes.
All right. How do you make it look? What are you doing? Clawing him? You biting him? What are you doing?
Yeah, basically using claws and going,
Okay.
you know, kind of
All right.
going at his middle. Yeah.
The dragon's just like, I don't know if you're flirting with him or you're actually attacking him. It's cool. All right.
Maybe a little bit of both.
All right. So that's. Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. So, Carrick, it's your turn next.
Oh yeah, it's time to hurl this javelin of lightning.
Well, do better than I did.
So I'm going to use, again, thank you, Nevin, and everybody who donated. I'm going to use my natural 20.
Absolutely.
So it's an automatic critical hit. And as
Got
a
it, buddy.
Tempest Lightning Cleric, I'm going to channel my divinity as a bolt of lightning strikes through this cave system, hits me, and then goes through it.
You got it, buddy.
It does 148
Very
points
nice.
of lightning damage,
My lord.
plus 12 plus d12 points of psychic damage, for a total of 12 plus 5 is 19, so 179 points of damage.
Very nice.
Wow.
The funny thing is, when he did this on the ship, he was a lower level. And when I said the thing was still standing, he looked at me like, what? What? I'm like, yeah, it's my world.
And that was my first attack.
That was a big hit. I got you.
That was your first attack.
And some of the rocks fall off him.
The next one is a 25 to hit.
That is.
And only does 9 plus 20 points. No, sorry, it's 3d6. So 4 and 5 is 9, plus 6 and 5, 19, plus 10, 29 points of lightning damage. This is all lightning damage.
You got it. You got it, buddy. All right, as the lightning comes through, hits you, goes into him, then another attack goes in, lightning hits him again, you see chunks of rock fall off, but you see him kind of just, as he moves around, he's like starting to slam the floor and slam the wall as he's going. He's like, boom, and you feel the cave that you're in kind of start to shake a little bit as it happens.
And as that ends my attacks, I'm going to rush forward, and I'm going to yell to everybody, get out, and then I'm going to position myself next to Mira.
You got it.
Get out. Why?
Get out of the cave?
All right.
Because it doesn't look like it's taking it doesn't look like it's doing a whole lot, does it?
You've seen rocks fall, but it's definitely, he's got resistance to a lot of stuff.
Snippy, get up there, dude. So he's got 80 feet if he dashes.
And if you can't see that, there's a crab walking up to my big troll.
That's a full out run. I'm
not gonna
moving
make you
forward a
do
little
crab
bit.
Walk on, there you go. There you go.
I'm moving up about 50 feet from Nyx, and Nyx, you feel a little tingle on your neck, and
It's Old Bay. It's cold. Little sprinkle Old Bay comes down.
little shimmering silver thing comes out, goes from you to me, and evaporates. You have +1 AC and resistance to all damage.
Very nice.
Whoa, that's huge.
Very nice.
I finally did something.
That's amazing.
You always do something. What are you talking about? I had a hard time killing that crab, or at least hitting the crab last time we played the game. So that's all right. All right. Very nice. You staying where you're at? You want to move? You want?
I did.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
move
good?
me up.
You got it.
As
Move
far as
you.
like a third. Yep.
That's fine.
Thank you.
So he is going to. You see him. As you guys have hit him, it's kind of like the hawk. You see the rage coming up to him, and he starts slamming the walls. He's really not attacking you. You guys are able to kind of move out of the way. He's just like slamming the walls, slamming the ceiling. Rocks start to fall all the way across as the cave starts to come down. It's starting to fall. Rocks starting to fall. I need Ray to make a dexterity roll for me.
Oh,
Dexterity
snap.
save.
Dexterity save.
Ray?
Ray.
Isn't she?
Rocks fall everywhere.
I'm way over here.
Okay, gotcha.
But she hasn't turned into that yet. It hasn't been her turn yet.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh. Oh. So me.
'Cause
regular.
you're regular right now because you haven't turned yet.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Even better, I think. Dexterity +7. So
Rangers.
19.
Very nice. So because you didn't turn into the dragon yet.
Yeah.
So literally, the rocks start to fall, but you look up and you see them already. So you do a roll off the side, come up with your bow as it falls to the side of you. You're fine. But you can tell the mine is starting to unravel. And literally, with him hitting as big as he is, it's starting to come down. All right, Ray, it's your turn.
So noticing that the tunnel or the cavern is about to collapse, I'm gonna go ahead and transform into the dragon and feel like this is gonna be a battle that we will not be able to win. So I'm going to grab Emmy, fly to Zeef, and swoop up Nyx and
Emmy,
fly out of here.
Emmy, give me an acrobatics roll.
Oh boy.
As she kind of comes over to you, as the dragon puts the wing down, kind of comes up your legs, kind of.
I'm going to take a little inspiration for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! Emmy's not very acrobatic. Oh, that's a little better.
Okay.
Sorry. 16.
16's pretty good. So literally you come up, you weren't ready for it though, because you didn't know she was going to turn like that. So literally she puts the wings up and you start to roll down the wing, you know what I mean? It doesn't look real great, but you're on there, and as you roll, you come up to the base and you're like, okay, anybody see that? It's one of them, like, all right, nobody saw that, I'm good. All right, so she is on the back, and as you move, you're going to move over to Zeef?
Yep.
Are you going to, you see that happening, are you jumping on?
I want to go in that machine, see if I can drive it.
All right, so
Yes.
yes. You go over. And you
I'll
see,
let him.
It's all good. You go over and you see Zeef has already started running.
All right.
towards the machine. All right, as you go through. Where would you like to go? Because you have a
And now I
pretty
divert
big movement.
to grab Nyx and I guess
Okay.
kick the monster to use it
I'll
as
tell you what I'll do.
leverage.
Move yourself all the way over to that side on the back side of the monster, basically where she's at. I'll give you your attacks. Go ahead and do your attacks onto the monster.
So you get your multi-attack. 3 attacks.
Because you can claw him as you go by anyway. That's fine.
Roll your d20.
Or bite him or whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And if you have any inspiration,
19 to hit.
There it is.
Okay. And then that's a
2d10, so roll this twice.
yeah.
8,
Shiny math rocks go click clack.
9,
Plus 8. So
17.
17 misses, if that's an attack. Is that attack or
Oh, that was
damage?
damage.
Damage, you got it.
Damage.
And then now you make 2 claw attacks.
And that's 2d6.
You have to roll to hit.
Okay.
Plus 14.
15 plus 14, so 29. And then
Okay.
that's a
Okay.
so 1.
Just pick a number.
So 1 plus 8, that's 9 plus
4.
4. 13.
Okay.
And then roll for your last claw attack.
My last claw attack. 6 plus 14, so 20, dirty 20.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
And then 2d6. 1 plus 9, 1 plus 8 plus 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 points of damage.
You got it. So nobody in this group's on my table next month at the game. Just give me a little breather. I'll take everybody else in the community. No,
We've been fired.
so as you fly up there as the dragon, you claw twice. You put a bite into him. As you come down, give me an acrobatics roll.
got it.
Are you going to try to jump on or?
Absolutely.
Give me a roll.
That's amazing. 17 plus 8. Math.
All right, so you make it look good. How would you like that to look?
I look like a Olympic gymnast for a second. Jump up with some twirly whirlies, which
You're
is
like
the
this?
official term.
And she sticks it. And you see Banjo coming to the side. He's got a 10.
Yes.
He puts his head in the thing with a 10 and then goes back out.
Absolutely.
All right, so you guys are on the back of that. We're going back to the beginning of the turn. So it's your turn next. So you just holding your action to see what she's doing?
Yeah, I'll just get up.
Would you like to do attack? You
I'm
can do
gonna
whatever you
try and
want.
be cool and just stand on the shoulder blade area to see if we're ready to take off. I'll grab a little.
You know you want to hold on, swing out, and give a kick. You know you do.
That's a better idea.
Do that kick.
We're
I
gonna
want
do
that
it.
kick in there.
We're gonna-
Come on now.
Kick it in the face.
It was almost a 20, a 19.
That still hits. What you're gonna say.
For 6 damage.
That's all right. That's all right. You make it look good. You kind of swing out. You grab on. You go over. Give me an acrobatics. I'll give you advantage though, because you rolled so good last time.
15. Both 15.
Okay, so it looks good.
Plus
So you,
8.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's good anyway. So you swing out. Do one more attack because you get your offhand too. I'll let you do it back with your other kick. So you'll do the back way too.
Hold it.
You said one more attack, roll to hit?
Yeah, because you get your bonus attack with your attack anyway.
That might miss. That's an 8 plus 6, 14.
Okay, that does miss that. Okay, all right. But you make it look good. You kind of swing out, do the attack, hit him, and then swing back up and go right back to where you were. As you come back, boom, and you sit. All right, Amy, you're on the back too. What would you like to do?
Oh, I'm going to rain fireball on him.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So he's got to make a dex save.
All right, so you'll have to put it in the back of him against there because everybody's around him now.
Yep. Does he have a tail back there or anything?
Really, it's going to affect everybody, but he's pretty big, so I'll let it go.
He won't in a minute.
Go ahead and roll your damage as the fireball comes out. Ray, go ahead and move the dragon. Are you trying to bust out of here? Yeah. All right, so move your dragon over that way, maybe on the other end of that real quick. Just because you're going to circle as you're going through, that's fine.
That's so
Yep,
cool.
right there as you're going
Those
that way.
dragons are so cool.
And then I'm going to do the twinned again and throw 3 more. And then I have to throw 2 more. So 10, 16.
Put me on the
22, 23, 24.
Yeah.
And.
All right.
Yes.
It worked.
That's so awesome. 36.
Nice. All right. So,
Fire.
what we're going to do, because we're almost getting to our time, I think.
We have one more thing we'd like to do.
Yep. No, absolutely.
We have some natural 20s that haven't been used yet.
Oh, same here.
And
I'll donate
so,
mine.
So we definitely want to spend them all. So
Valerie as Big Dragon and Carrig as Huge Carrig. We're gonna hold the dragon. We're both gonna grapple it. We're gonna grapple this thing with 2 natural 20s.
Okay.
While buying the rest time to escape.
You got it.
And we'll run afterwards.
Nope, I'm good with it. I don't have everybody up here, so I'm trying to make sure we're handing off. Somebody wants to grab Sean real quick.
Hey, Sean.
Am I handing off now at 1:30 or what am I? We were going to finish here to hand off. Is that good?
Cool.
How far are you in?
Well, I was not going to have this good. They were going to go out now. That's because I was told 1:30, so I was going to stop around 1:30.
Like you're at 1:30? Yeah. You can go to 2. We can push it for another 15 if you want.
Oh, we gotta watch the grapple.
They're pushing some more fighting in. All right. We're
try
pushing
and
some more
fly the
fighting.
machine
They want to
out.
make it done.
Let you finish this hump when you feel like
we can.
No. I thought that we had to hand off and change over. That's why I was asking.
we're 2 o'clock.
More clobbering time.
Clobber.
Oh, that pushed me there. All right. So we'll do a little more fighting. Save your 20s. Save your 20s for your turn. So
Okay.
Nix did that. Emmy just threw the fireballs. Mirabellis is your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that same multi-attack, but is there a way that I can make math faster so we're not like rolling?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry about that, guys. I thought we were handing off
Just
at 1:30. That's
say
what
a
I thought we
number.
were doing.
Good.
I apologize.
4, 1. Oh, I rolled a 1, so...
Hey!
Oh my god, I rolled the second one. Apparently, I'm just trying to raise extra money for charity.
Yeah!
Let's go. That one fell
Was
out.
that double ones over there?
Yeah. I rolled 1
So you
two
chipped
times
the
in a
two.
row.
Cool.
6. This die is really bad luck. I don't know where my regular die is,
Put
but
it in timeout.
I don't have a backup. 12
Yeah.
and a 2. Like none of those hit.
12 does hit with a plus 13.
Yeah.
Okay,
One
so
hit.
I literally got
You
one
chipped the
hit.
2 twice.
I got one
got one
hit.
hit.
17.
And then I rolled.
Hang on, I already rolled it for
Oh,
you.
you rolled it for me. Thank you.
To make it go faster, 17 plus 5 is 22, plus 2 is 24, plus 7 is 29 points of misc damage.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right.
This dice is
Staying
terrible.
there fighting.
Yeah, so we're gonna grapple it at this point.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
I'll make my attacks and then we'll grapple it next round.
Got it.
Cool.
Yep.
Fishing for 20s. 23?
23
hit.
hits.
And 20 to hit.
20 hits. Cool. He's not hard to hit. He's got a lot of resistance. That's all.
3 and 3 is 6. Plus 6 is 12. Plus 5 is 17. Plus 10 is 27. Somebody remember 27?
27.
11 plus 5, 16 plus 3 is 19. Plus
27.
10 is 29. Plus 27 is 56. 56 points of lightning damage.
You got it. You got it.
And there is a lightning storm emanating around me. I'm choosing not to inflict it on her, but on this thing.
You got it. You got it.
So it'll have its movement speed will be slow. It'll be like halved or something.
Yeah, it's not really moving. It's really kind of taking this place down.
Awesome. That'll do.
But no, you're good. Sparks. You're good. All right, Zeef, your turn.
I just noticed Kirik's hat, and I can't believe you guys are playing with a straight face. Zeef's going to try to get in that machine.
Yes, we're buying you time. We're trying to buy you time.
Roll a perception for me.
Get in it.
Use your inspiration.
Get in it at 20. Whatever.
Perception?
Because you got to find out how to get in there. You don't know.
Investigation?
You don't really
I'm an
know.
investigator kind
Why
of
don't you use
guy.
investigation?
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got to figure out how to get in it. Right now, you don't
24.
even know what that is. So you're kind of like, ooh, what is this thing?
24.
24. Actually, so he starts move him around to the other side.
Thank you.
Oh, you're fine. So he goes up there, and you actually do find a latch finally that like pulls up. You can kind of
Nice.
slip in.
Yeah, I'm going in. Yeah.
Got it.
Yes.
You go in.
Yeah.
And you start.
Any levers or anything?
There's levers in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You know, start pulling, pushing.
I'm at home. I'm going to hang out and study it. I'm going to give, before I dive in, I'm going to tell Snippy, any swinging happens, you start nipping.
Okay.
And I'm going to go in and just start investigating.
I got you. I'll come back to you as you go for a turn. All right. All right. So that was where we had Zeef. It actually is his turn. All right. Now you gave me time. I didn't plan on fighting with those guys. Cool. All right. All right. So he will actually. What's that? Hit me. Well, I don't know. He's
Hit me
really
now.
With your best shot.
So
Hit me now.
he's going to put 2 more shots into the wall. He is actually bringing this down.
Fly, Ray, fly.
So literally the one shot, I rolled a natural 20. So literally it goes, go back, go right into the wall. And as he pulls it, part of the walls just start to, like this side over here. It actually moves you guys around just a little bit. It kind of pushes you out, you know what I mean? It falls this way. So you guys kind of move with it coming down as the wall starts to fall in. It starts, part of it starts to go.
So small.
Starts to come down. And as it does, Banjo comes in the side. Banjo comes in this side and he sees you guys up there fighting it. And he turns and he's like, and he takes them where he had his harp with the clotheslines. You see him kind of he pulls the lines off of the clothesline and kind of makes it into one big club. And you see him come up right on the side of you.
Let's go,
He's gonna run right up on
Banjo.
the side of you
Can't reach.
and swing into him.
Not the Knicks.
As he brings 2 swings with the club down onto him. Boom! And he kind of looks over at you and he kind of claps you on the back of your
Heck
back.
yeah.
He's
As
like,
I'm now
"For
twice his height.
Yolanda!"
For Yolanda!
Yolanda!
Hashtag justice for Yolanda.
Yeah, just as for Yolanda.
As he runs in.
No, it's Yodelanda.
Yolanda. All right,
it right.
He comes in. All right. As he puts 2 shots in there. All right. And then, Ray, it's your turn next. And you are on the back. So you guys kind of spin around, and you see these guys are actually still fighting. So what would you like to do? Did you grab the ledgers and that were over there?
I did. I scooped them all into my bag.
Okay. All right. So you
Nice.
did grab
Good
them.
call.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly out of there. I'm just, they got a dragon and giant Keurig.
You want to, as you fly up to kind of bust out of this.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a breath weapon down onto him as you're going out?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Let's
We
go.
don't change into dragons and not do a breath weapon. Come on. So as you fly up,
Yeah.
go do your breath
I
weapon.
love it.
I'm gonna do the fire breath. All right.
It's a DC.
The DC 21 dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah, not making that. Definitely not making that. No, they definitely did not make that.
You don't have to roll to begin.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
12d10.
12d10.
Holy moly.
6.
Could be a lot of
Now
math.
wait a minute. You couldn't find a D10 earlier, so you can't roll 12 of them.
Do we have a nat
You didn't hear
20
me.
token
I was
so
like,
we can
I'm
just
messing
take the
with
max?
it.
Oh, she does.
Oh.
Yes, use your 20.
Hey, there we
Yeah.
go. 20. There we go.
So,
So
that's
it's maximized and then you roll it. So just take the average on the sheet.
so 12d10, so 120,
Nice.
and then you still
And
have to roll.
60.
So does it give the average? Just use the average.
Just
Oh,
use
use
the
the
average. It's easy to use average.
Plus 66.
Okay.
186.
Nice.
Thank you.
As you
Nice.
fly up, how do you make it look, Ray? How do you make it look? As you go up, you actually bust into where it's starting to fall down, and actually you can see, like, you know how you see that light from the outside, even though you guys are in the mine and you're busting out through. So you, as a dragon, kind of look up, you do see it, and then you go boot down. And what's the flame? What are we? Is it fire?
Fire.
So the fire comes out, and it waves over the back of the creature. As you bust through, I want you to just make a strength check for me. Just roll a 20 and add his strength.
Not a non-magical object.
It's not that hard a DC.
17
Oh, you
plus
can do
plus
that.
8.
So as you flex your wings and kind of put them up in the kind of the rotate action, you know what I mean, like this. So you're flying, so you're up like this as you go through, and you bust through the rock as you go through, and you guys are out. It'll take you another turn, but you're right there. You'll be out the next turn. So actually, you can pull you guys off, whoever's with you. You are out of the cave.
That's good.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
Awesome. So Nyx is out.
Yes.
Ray's out.
And Emmy.
And Emmy's out too. Emmy's out too.
We are safe.
Yep.
Yes.
So now we're back to Mirabellis.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grapple. We're gonna do
I'll
action
grapple.
together. You grapple,
You time breath.
and I'm gonna time breath. And I'm gonna use one of my d20s.
Yes.
So I'm guaranteed a success.
And I'll do the same, so it's guaranteed a hold while she escapes.
You got it.
It takes 64 plus 36 points of damage.
Very nice.
which
Very nice.
is...
What do you make it look like, Marabella? How's this look?
Oh,
So
exactly 100 points.
basically, it says the dragon exhales a wave of shimmering light, and it's glittery because everything with Mirror is got a little bit of glitter in it.
As you're going out, you're like, I missed it! As you're starting to go off, you're like, I want to see that!
The glitter!
Throwing me a party.
Its speed is reduced to 0. It can't make any reactions. It can't increase its speed.
Okay.
So it's basically stuck there.
No, you're good.
But I'm also holding it.
Okay. Well, you notice.
I'm just trying to buy him time.
No, I got you. You two notice that the rocks that are coming down are actually feeding into him.
Oh.
You see it now. Now you see it because now you're kind of like, because now there's not as many people. You actually see it now. You see the rocks start to grow him again. It's like he's parted a mountain, literally.
Gotcha.
Generating.
It's kind of regenerating.
I'll just yell. I'll just yell at Safe. Get out.
I love it. What'd you do? Damage wise? How much was it total?
Exactly 100 points.
Oh, I love it. All right. So you
And then you start flying up as well.
And you're gonna fly. Okay. All I need you to do, because you saw where Ray flew, the other dragon flew, and there's a shot there. Give me an acrobatic or strength check with your dragon strength, just to bust through the last little bit. It's not a hard DC.
But I don't have a D.
+7.
Oh God, I hate this die. It's a bad. That is a bad die. I rolled a 4 because this is a bad dice. I'm putting it back in dice jail.
Inspiration?
Wouldn't it be funny to see a dragon
Inspiration.
into the top of the ceiling? As the dragon's like, oh, dang it. Move over.
Okay, so I'm rolling again with it. Oh my gosh, a 5. Wow.
+7 is 13.
You go into the rock and then you're like, maybe I'll shoot over. And the little dragon hand pulls over, then you're like, you get out of there. I'm just joking with you. You have a couple rocks at you as you're going up, but you're out of there.
Ow,
All right.
Stupid rocks.
Bellis will be out of there.
Yep.
Can someone move my big old dragon? Come on, Carrig, let's go. Get out of here.
You gotta get the banjo.
I'm looking at Banjo too, like, oh, it might be time to go, friend.
You see him as he's standing there. He looks at you, and he's like,
He looks up at me.
he goes, I got this. Go.
Oh, snap.
So, and he goes, Giants forever.
Heck yeah.
As he kind of gives you the fist pump, it tells you to go as he grabs him.
Sacrificing himself?
He grabs him.
All right, cool, I'll go.
Is he sacrificing himself?
He wants to be with Yodeland.
Oh,
He grabs him.
Justice for
I love
Yolanda.
stories, but I had to do something. All right. So he does grab, tells you to go.
Cool.
Thief, you're in the machine. You look around. Kind of get your bearings a little bit. Kind of think you can figure it out a little bit. What would you like to do? What are you going to try to do? You can tell it's a mining machine.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to poke my head out and let everybody know.
You see Banjo grabbing the creature, and you see Carrig was getting ready to grab it, but he's standing there and he's kind of going. You see him kind of go to move.
Yeah. Carrig, bring me Snippy.
Bring me
Bring me
Snippy.
Snippy.
Oh, I see him. Yep. I lean down and take him.
You got it. What are you gonna do? What are you doing?
And I would like to go undercover, hide in this machine, and maybe they'll find me someday. Maybe.
Oh,
I'll make some
snap.
trouble in the meantime.
You're gonna stay in there.
If
You're
I
not
may.
gonna go try. Are you gonna try to use
It,
it? You look like you can move it.
they're all running.
Yeah, dig
don't-
it out of there.
Dig it out. I can come and get you out. If you want to get out, I can get you.
Take the machine.
You
Come
look
on,
like you
Zeke.
could maybe move it. You kind of get it doesn't
Oh,
take.
I know I can move it. You kidding?
Like you get this
I could. Give me a half hour. I could make it fly. I
want to
think.
try to mine out though. And mine the way for Carrig to follow you out.
I can jump pretty
Yeah,
high.
I'm just saying. I'm just
If
saying.
you'll
like,
allow it, I would like to just
I'm gonna make you
stay
make
in
a
that
roll,
machine.
but of course I'm allowed. It's a game.
Awesome.
All right.
Leave me here.
All right.
What do I roll for?
Do you tell
leave?
Carrig that you're staying?
I do. I
Okay,
say, give me
cool.
this.
Leave me here.
Are you
I'll
gonna try to mine it out, right?
No,
You're gonna
I'm-
try, you're not gonna.
He's gonna stay and then go undercover.
I'm going undercover.
I will drop off, and I'll drop off Snippy.
Snippy, thank you.
All right.
Yep.
So.
And I'll try to jump out.
You're fine. Break out. You break off. Grab Snippy out of the way. Boom. And you see it. You actually can jump onto the top, get a nice big jump.
Yeah.
And be able to grab and then pull. You know what I mean? Do one of them Hawk things. right where you're out. All right. So all I need you to do is make your strength check. You get advantage because you're raging.
I am raging.
Yep. You're raging.
It would be nice to end on a natural 20. I have 1 point of inspiration left, so we'll do that. I
Do
rolled
that.
an 8
Do
and a
that.
9. And a 10. So 10 plus 10 is 20.
So you say that. You shut the thing. The crab like scurries and rolls into the thing as you shut the thing. All right, as you shut the thing. The stuff starts to fall down. You jump and turn back, and you see, as you look back before you do that jump, you see Banjo. He is just wailing on this thing. Boom, and them two are like grappling. You see them start to roll.
Chills.
Boom, and they're just fighting as stuff's starting to fall down on them. And as you jump out, the whole thing starts to collapse in. As you pass through.
Wow.
You come out. Give me an acrobatics roll just for landing. Not that you're going to land hard, but you're out. Okay, it's not pretty.
15.
It's not pretty.
Luckily, you're raging, so you come out and do it's a hard hit, but then you roll with it. Yeah. As you come out, and as that collapses in, that hole that you guys flew out of kind of collapses and finishes.
Whoa.
And that's where we're going to end our game this time.
Wow. Thank you, Jeremy. And thank you, everybody who made a big
you.
donation today. We love you.
Fantastic. Please stay with us. We're going to be here all day. We got 2 other fantastic DMs that are going to be running games because our community up here is the best. You already see it with these players. If you're in the area, look us up. Come on down to Days and Nights. We're going to be here all day. It's a great store. They have everything. If you want to be part of the Vanguard, want to come play, we're always trying to, it's a free, 1 night a month we do a game. It's free after work. Come on out, have fun with us, meet everybody. It's like this every time we game. I am lucky to have good friends and be a part of this. It's fantastic. And thank you for everybody that donated today. Appreciate everybody. All right, guys.
It's fine to understand if you attempt to burn.